Don't Venmo on camera.
Hey, guys.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, we did it. We made it to our last stream. Ken looking solid. Mark Riley.
Woo! Here we
over
are,
at
folks.
the bar.
The bear?
The bear.
The bear.
Hello,
The bear.
everybody. Hello.
Daniel Medina's soon-to-be home bar.
That's right.
He's got to come pick that up.
Getting it ready
so
for you,
happy to give him.
Medina.
I got to rip these things down and give them to Anka Von Doren. And who else? Who was the other one? Was it Michael Kautzer? I think
Michael Kautzer. Is he getting it? Yeah.
Anka gets the positivity. Michael Kautzer gets the nighttime in Los Angeles. If you look close enough, you can see my car getting broken into on Saturday.
Your car got broken into?
Oh, I didn't tell you that.
No.
What? No, it didn't.
Oh.
I was very concerned that it was going to though. Because
the Schmodown?
at the Schmodown thing, because I parked in like one of those pay lots that doesn't have barely has a fence.
And there's a dude that's like, how much?
Hey.
He's like, I guess 10. Do you work here?
No, just give me $10. And so I'm like walking, I beat my car, I pop up my trunk, and I see like people around that look a little shady, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
It didn't get broken into, but I just read some article that LA is now like the purge, like everybody's just getting robbed.
Yeah.
Look,
Crime.
That makes sense. It's also the most expensive place to live in the world. New York and Los Angeles are the most
Nice.
expensive places.
Like more than
not in
Moscow?
the United States, in the world.
Yeah.
More than Copenhagen?
and
More than Bakersfield?
More than Blaudel, Amsterdam?
would you say
Netherlands?
more than San Jose?
San Jose?
The home of Ikaika Shively?
The Hawaiian Unk is back.
He's here, everybody.
He's
did
now
it.
30 years old.
30 years old.
Ikaika, tell the people what you did for your birthday.
I went to Top Golf, and the next day I played golf and played like shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Top Golf will mess you up. It's like doing the home run derby.
Ooh,
and then
that's
trying
true.
to get back to the regular season.
It's true. It's
But
true.
you know
it's
what?
true.
The weather was perfect. It was like 63 degrees with sun, no clouds. So by the end of the night, like you put on the jacket, the last 2 holes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Chef's kiss.
What level of Top Golf did you play at? First, second, third? What's the level?
Oh, yeah. Where were you?
We were on the base level
Ooh,
because a
that's tough.
corporate party, they rented out the 2nd and 3rd floor.
What? Did they know you were there?
Yeah.
I mean, when I
these
walked
jerks
when
is
I
here.
walked in, I got there and all the employees were dressed with like the cringy Hawaiian leis because I guess the corporate party was like Hawaiian themed. And Heather was like, "They know it's your birthday." I'm like, "No."
No. They should have.
Just real quick. Tonight is our final stream here on the Good People Association. Thank you all for joining us. Good to see all of the familiar faces in the chat. Our buddy Sebastian Fila. I haven't talked to him. He became my best friend during the Futility Kickstarter, and I haven't talked to him in a while. And I honestly miss him. I miss him.
I mean, he and his team did such an amazing
Unbelievable.
job. Do you feel like you used him and abused him?
Yeah, like I feel like it just
I know
ended.
you didn't, but I'm saying, do you feel like...
Yeah, like I feel like it just ended, and I don't get to talk to my buddy anymore. Like I would just every now and then be like, "Hey, you want a video chat?" Like, I miss him. If you guys want to support the show and you want to help support us on this final venture, we worked hard and we wish that we could go on forever. We really do. Unfortunately, with how things are, we didn't have the finances to keep going, and that happens. It's not that we weren't proud, and we were just it was just hard.
Yeah.
And we appreciate everybody.
I'm sorry, the way I look across my eye, just like, it was hard.
It was.
It's been a tough 4 or 5 weeks since all
Mm-hmm.
this went down. We hustled, we got Futility made, we hustled, we did shows, we hustled, we did everything that we possibly could. We left everything on the table, and we really appreciate all of you. So if you want to super chat the show tonight, we'll be here for a few hours. A lot of familiar faces coming in to say hey, and just stay around the chat, and we're just going to have a good time, drink a few drinks, have a few laughs, have a few giggles. Our buddy Senior Film with the super chat. Hannah Ormsby saying, hold on, I missed that. Just went past. I'm going to miss y'all so much with the crying faces emoji. We're going to miss you. I'll be honest, not doing the positivity report every day, it felt like there was something missing in my life. Not coming here every morning and seeing you guys and making fun of the hunk and watching some videos that make me smile. But we're here. This last one, all of us together, just sharing the love with all of you. Anka Von Doren with the super chat. Hey guys, just sending my love to you all. Thank you so much, Anka. And Jessica Craven, who we got introduced to via our buddy Tyler Boone. of Boone's Homegrown Bourbon.
That's right.
drinkboonesbourbon.com. I'm going to miss this show. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Jessica. And again, Hannah Ormsby, one more time. Love you all so much. I can't wait to play Futility.
Yeah.
I'm about 70% done with the cards.
The cards?
Yeah. I'm feeling about 70% with the card.
You okay, Ken?
Yeah.
Look, I've been recording Force Center all day, and then I rushed over, which is a blessing. I went to 7-Eleven, got 2 final pieces of 7-Eleven pizza.
Final? Get out. You live next door to it.
Just go with me here. And I'm choking on it, and I have heartburn already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't be like me, kids.
Don't you be like me. Sebastian Fila just texted me, "Hey buddy, you can call me anytime. My best to the boys there." Thanks, Sebastian. You're the best.
You can't. He lives in Uruguay.
Yeah.
What's the like my grandma would say? What's the long distance on that?
It's. I mean, if Amanda lived in Santa Monica, we would have never made it.
Oh, God.
Nah,
My
he lives
grandparents, rest in peace, both of them, to the final dying days, if you called them, this is what it'd be like. Ring, ring. Hello? Hey, Grandma, it's Kenny. Okay, love you. Bye-bye. And I'd be like, what's going on? She's like, well, I don't want you to get paid long distance. Like, that's not a thing, Grandma.
That's not
It's like
anything anymore.
that old commercial in the 80s. It's like, say hi to Grandma. Hello, Grandma. And then hang up because they don't want the charge.
Do you remember the collect call of "Atta baby, it's a boy"?
Yeah, that's right. Baby, it's a boy.
Damon R 1974 with the super chat. Damon, great to see you. Thanks for the past year, but this isn't goodbye. It's see you, but see you later. I agree. Martin Lockery with a super chat. Just got back from Jim Beaming. That's streaming, which is drunk. To you non-Brits, and thought I'd say cheers for the good times. Thanks, Martin. We appreciate it. Brian Jackson, Mr. McClunky, cheers you all. Miss Lenore Dixon, you made me smile and made my days awesome. Much love to you all always. Gregory Lieber. He's from Germany. He's at Gregory Lieber. I am roasting some vegetables while listening. It's the onion cutting. That's why I'm all teary. The onions. They get you.
Yeah.
John Mariano in chat. Good to see John.
Johnny M.
Our girl, Jenny Lawson, a.k.a. Jenny Yoga.
Jenny Yoga.
Rocking
We
the
watched
yoga
her
now.
blossom into a yogi.
Yogi.
She's a yogi.
Yeah. I was talking to Grace and I don't want to Torlin.
Tor, yeah.
I don't want to get it wrong.
Joe Starr's wife, yep.
The other night, and we were talking all about Reiki and yoga and the dark arts. And
Ooh, yeah.
how
Yeah.
it's very interesting to me, the dark arts.
Torlin, for Grace's birthday, made a goat's head with antlers and a skull.
It's on your front door.
It's on our
Scott.
front door.
Yeah.
Does that ward off spirits?
I don't know what it does.
It's the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my
but
life.
it's right there.
I had to drop a board game off at Ken's house the other night, and I got on your front porch and walked quickly away.
I should check my ring.
I was like, I stood there and looked at it. It looked back at me, Mark Riley. It looked back at me,
Guys moved.
and I didn't like it.
As a horror guy, I don't know if I could do that. I like my horror in the movies.
movie form?
Yeah, maybe a poster.
It's yeah.
That thing might come to
It's
life.
interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, that's a horror movie.
Ikaika Shiva, the Hawaiian Hunk, Prince of the Islands.
Speaking of
Friday.
spooky, I think my brother's garage is haunted
Oh,
because I
for
moved in
Christ's
there.
sake.
Just the garage.
So we came home from Topgolf and the garage door was half open and they left for the weekend.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
went down, we closed it and it went up again.
Uh-oh.
Closed it. So we unplugged it. Okay, it's fine. And then they got it replaced. So it was like new motor, new everything. And then that night you hear the garage door going, it went up again.
I'd be haunted. Do you need an Ovilus? Get a REM pod. Do a ghost hunting session.
Yeah.
We need to clean your house.
Let me ask.
This house
I'm
is
not going there.
clear.
Well, Ikaika, let's check. How is it up there? How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's colder up there. It's nice.
Yeah.
I can wear pants and sweaters all the time.
Oh man, that's Amanda's dream.
You could have worn pants
Like
here.
Fun.
I love wearing shorts all the time, but after a while, it's
Yeah.
like I'm wearing out my shorts.
Yeah.
I need to wear my pants that are just collecting dust.
Take us to the first day of your new job. Did you walk into the break room and be like, I used to run the Good People Association board?
Yeah.
And everyone went, Ikuka, get back to work.
Did you tell him to call you the Hunk or Hawaiian Hunk or Prince of the Islands or Aloha
No,
Tribe?
they all said my name correctly the first time.
What?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
You know, that's the thing
They-
about Apple. They're really smart.
Yeah, they're smart
They're
people.
smart there.
Yeah.
To jackasses.
So but it was hard because I got a MacBook, and the first thing was like I had to learn all the shortcuts because I know all the shortcuts for like Windows. I'm like googling how to use it,
Yeah.
and then they asked me, they're like, so are you a PC person or a Mac person? I was like, I have an iPhone, and they're like,
Yeah.
and I was like, but I use PC because I play games. They're like, oh, okay. They didn't give me a hard time, but my team's really cool. which is nice. I mean,
far as
they'll
you
never
know.
beat this team, but
Team.
Okay.
Team.
Well,
We're a
that's good.
team.
I
It's all
love
about the
I
team.
love companies who are like, this is your team. Coworkers, your team.
Your team. It's a team environment.
And
speaking
play ping pong at break.
Speaking of team environment, Horace Undershots says, massive thanks for all the entertainment you guys have provided me through not just the past year, but the better part of the past decade. Thank you, Horace. Vermont Mike, the legend. My school will be creamed on New Year's Eve, but go Bearcats beat Bama. Oh, he went to Cincinnati. Okay. Kate Van D, your impact and positivity lasted through the whole year. Thank you for everything you do and will do in the future. Much love. Thanks, Kate. Brian Liebich, he's German for sure. What is going on, you beautiful badasses? Well, is this our last stream, Brian? We appreciate you. Thank you. Adam Vitt, the end of the GPA. No way. Thanks for keeping us entertained, gang.
Adam's the best. He and Paul Preston are just two of the best human beings in the world. I rue the fact that I don't know Adam and Paul as much as I'd like to.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him at the Schmodown for like 2 seconds.
I know.
Yeah.
Happens so
They're just
quick.
both just delightful humans.
Richard Ganther, thank you for the super chat. 2021, I lost my father. My girlfriend died. I got hit by a semi, and my best friend was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. GPA was a source of peace. Thank you. Jesus, Richard. I'm so sorry, man. But you know what, man? If we could give you just a little bit of positivity and a smile on your face, that's all we wanted.
Yeah.
Wish we could have done it for 2 to 3 more million people, because we'd still be here every single day. John G with the super chat. Thanks again for helping me through a tough year. Your shows helped take my mind off things and brought many smiles to my face. Hey, listen, we tried. Our girl, Jersey Girl Lori, is in the chat. Jersey Girl Lori, I brought my my Steelers cooler that you sent me to Ken's house.
Oh, yeah, you swung by my house.
Yeah.
I wake up the next morning.
Yeah.
And I was on the back patio.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
Sitting there.
Full of water.
But it was still cold, Ken. It was still cold.
It was.
Our buddy Kinda Cool Greg is in there. Lucy Redman in the chat. Great to see everybody. We're going to miss everybody. I know we are. I know Mark and Ken echo my sentiments.
Absolutely.
Ikaika, maybe.
I love this. Brian Ward's in chat. By the way, Brian Ward says,
The dub.
Sorry about the I designed your logo curse. This is hilarious. Brian's got this theory that if he designs your podcast logo, the show gets canceled or it goes away.
No.
That's not true. The first, I think, Brian, correct me, the first paid podcast logo he did was Force Center. We just crossed 1,000 episodes, 6 years. We just signed a big deal with a new company. So I don't think that curse holds. It's not the Madden
That's
curse.
correct.
Yes.
I may have torn my ACL the other day, but that's about it.
Oh, Jen Maddle, our super good friend from Chicago. Please raise a glass for my dad who passed away 2 days ago. I've been looking forward to the stream all day. Need to laugh today. Jen, this one's for you. Thanks for sending all that beef. I farted for like 3 days. That Chicago beef from Portillo. But it was worth it. Remember that? All those hot dogs and beef?
You know, I always say it's easy for me to leave meat behind until I get a good Chicago meat box.
I know. Really and truly.
Garrett Farney's in chat.
Oh, the legend Garrett Farney.
That's funny. He's not Scottish.
No, he's Italian.
He's a golfer.
But
He
he
has the name that it
Well,
you
he's a
want to
golfer.
speak in.
I think Rory. What's the announcer? I always forget. Josh, the one who has the accent.
Peter Costas. No,
No.
Peter Alice.
No, it's like a Rory or Rick or Graham or something. He was on the
Graham Norton. No.
he was on the Tiger Woods golf game. He was the announcer.
Yeah, that's Peter Alice.
I don't believe you.
Peter Alice or Peter Costas or Ian Baker Finch.
It's Ian Baker Finch.
It's Ian Baker Finch.
It's Ian Baker Finch. I don't know.
You guys got there.
Anyways, Garrett Farney says, I know I wasn't around a whole lot with dealing with the golfers all day, but I try to catch up on the shows, and I'm truly going to miss y'all. Thank you all for being the truly greatest people I know. I mean, thanks, Garrett. You got to know a couple people out there that are okay.
Come on.
We're fine.
And Garrett was on one of the last positivity reports. He came in, brought his golf bag, and played golf with him a couple days in a row.
Right.
I had something happen to me on Tuesday. I went out and played an evening round and thought I might get 18 in. Garrett.
Okay.
I only got in 14 holes, but guess what, Ken? I was even par through 14 holes and almost got my car and drove it on the golf course with headlights to finish 18 because I wanted to see. It could have been my best score ever.
It doesn't count if you don't do the 18, right?
That's why golf should be 14 holes.
You had a 14-hole experience the other day, right?
Well, we got all in 18.
Okay.
We just at
But just barely.
just at
You
at
and,
at
what's his
dusk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dagnino, the crazy one. It's Josh. It must have felt like. Remember when the Reverend in Caddyshack was having the best
Yes.
game of his life?
Yes.
And then he was smited by.
I would have taken the lightning
the
bolt over the
Almighty.
darkness, Mark, at this point. I got home, Amanda's like, what's wrong? I was like, playing the best golf of my life. And she's like, why? Why are you so upset? I was like, because it got dark.
Yeah.
I still think
suck.
11
That would
hole
suck.
courses need to happen.
No, what it needs to be, Ken, is 14 holes. 7-7-7 club. 7
Oh, this is
front,
your idea
7
here, yeah.
back. 7 and 7 is always on special. There's an old slot machine. You pull down a 7-7-7, you get a free round. There's you have the 7-7-7 tournament every year. That's 21 holes of golf with the bonus 7 holes.
I like that.
You know,
I like that.
Uncle Von Dorn with another super chat. Just want to say thanks for all the inspiration, guys. Still have some drawing ideas in my head.
All right.
Draw my head. David Taylor. What a dude. Sad to see the GPA say goodnight. I wish everyone the best in the future. No doubt. Basic Chic Femme, the legend. Still in denial that this is ending. I'm going to miss you all. I'm so happy I got to meet Ken over the summer, and you were a positive impact when I transitioned from employees to business owners. Way to go, Basic Chic
Nice.
Femme.
Yeah, Seattle, downtown Seattle. It's a fun time.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Basic
Gorgeous.
Chic Femme was there.
Just watched a Fred Couples mini documentary going back home to Seattle. Golfer Fred Couples.
You know what documentary I'm about 10 minutes away from finishing?
The Beatles one.
Gaga 5'2".
Really?
I've cried 2 times.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Did they show when she went to remember?
Lady Gaga.
Do you remember the club? You probably remember it, but you might have gone to it. There was a club on Los Angeles called Area.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do remember. I would go
I
there,
did,
yes.
No.
I know you're not a club guy.
Yeah.
So when I first moved to LA, there was a club called Area, and it was on that show, The Hills and whatever, because like the one girl was working promoting. It was like that first SLS or STS promoter or whatever. So I'm there. And this girl comes on stage in this insane outfit and blows the doors off the place. And it was Lady Gaga.
Oh, my God.
And then like a year later, she's the biggest musician on the friggin' planet.
That's where it starts.
Yeah, I mean, Grace has been a fan of her since she was a street singer, dancer, busker type of thing in New York. Like she got famous early, like people started-
Unreal.
and she was like, I've been following her since she was Stephanie Germanotta. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know till paparazzi hit.
Yeah.
But I'm a big fan of her. I really respect her as an artist. And 5'2", Gaga 5'2". Josh, I've cried like 2 times hard already.
Did you? Where is this one?
It's on Netflix.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Amanda will be into that. I wonder if she did already. We started watching that Beatles one. I couldn't get through it. It was too boring for me because I'm not a Beatles guy. But the clip of Paul McCartney coming up with "Get Back,"
Yeah.
while it's George Harrison just yawns in the background.
Yeah, it's a day at the office.
Crazy. Hannah Ormsby says, we need to find a way to help the guys to be able to keep the studio. I miss you guys too much. Hope to someday meet y'all. A little too late,
Too late.
Hannah. We need about
Too late.
I
$3
moved
million.
already.
Yeah, Kaika moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's going to be some new tenants coming into the spot real soon.
Yep. New tenants that may be stopping in studio very soon.
Yeah.
You mean on the internet today?
On the internet today.
Yeah.
Today. Thank you all for the super chats. You can keep pouring them in. We will accept anything and everything. I really, really appreciate it. Lauren Romo says 5'2", same as me. Yeah.
Same as Grace. Grace is 5'2" as well. So one reason she loves Gaga.
Yeah. Katie, kind of cool. Greg says, I missed what happened. Why is this the last stream? Well, Greg, we ran out of money. We don't have any more.
It went all to merchandise.
Yeah, we've lost so much money on merch, which we thought we were going to make money on. Unfortunately, we didn't. But we did make some money on Futility, and these games will get to you. And I make it my life's mission to make sure that every household forever will have Futility in their living room.
Yeah, but that was, as always, was a separate business adventure that sprung out of this. We always
Yes.
don't want people to get confused. Nothing about Futility was ever going to be directly poured back into GPA. It was just something that came about.
Correct.
So that's kind of where we're at with that. And look, I'm looking at the reality.
Yeah.
If that's the child this birth, it was all worth
We
it.
did it. We did it. We birthed some positivity in a board game. Jersey Girl Lori with the super chat. The only thing stopping me from crying right now is knowing that I get to meet Ellis and Ken next Saturday in D.C. In the words of Brent Smith, it's never goodbye. It's just till next time. Love you all. We love you, Jersey Girl Lori. You got me some of my favorite memories from the show, from sending us pizza to sending me really, really cool baby gifts.
Right.
And just awesome. Really, really cool human. We got to, there were some amazing people that came into the GPA that we didn't know before.
Yeah.
Before this all started, and I call them all friends now. We thank you all. I'm bummed I can't be in DC.
Next
Next
is
weekend.
that the final determination?
Well, I've got FCF is having a tryout here in
cool.
in LA, and we're doing a live stream from it for about 4.5 hours.
I just know at the spectacular you were drunkenly promising Ellis and I you were going to fly out for a night. I knew that was not going to be.
I didn't say that. I said it. I said on the Positivity on Friday, let me think about it. And then I forgot that I had the FCF thing. I black out
You said it a few times Saturday.
Did I?
Yeah.
That happens. Fans kept buying me double vodka sodas. What am I going to do? You know? They were good, though.
To answer your question, I am no longer signed into Streamlabs. I disagree with it morally, so I'm no longer in Streamlabs.
And I can't get these. We can't get logged in here, so we know that we have a couple big Streamlabs coming in from Lucy Redmond and Daniel Medina that we're going to get to. Don't you worry.
Look who's here. We got some special guests. We've got, they're matching tonight. They're matching.
Oh, look at that. I see
Oh,
that.
my
Oh, yeah, that's
goodness.
thank you, L. Redmond. When I say I have moral problems with Streamlabs, the company, for stealing intellectual property. That's
Amanda
the
brought
line.
me what I would like to wear this evening, and she also brought
Amanda,
me.
you're looking like the mom who's making things happen.
And there's sweet little Rosie.
This is great.
I got a
Hey, Rosie.
couch of stuff.
This, by the way, Rosie
full
looks.
of things, full of tricks.
Rosie looks like John Macuga right now.
Does she?
In the best way possible. She's the cutest thing in the world.
Rosie, you want to come over and sit with Dada?
It's that eye.
Come here. Come here.
Can she move and groove?
Oh, yeah, she can hustle. Just you wait.
Dada,
You want to come see me? Come on.
she feels on the spot.
Hi. I love you. I miss you. It's Dada. There's the big smile. Sammy Leon Mendoza with Super Chat. I will miss you guys so much. Thank you all for the positivity and laughs every morning. Much love to all of you. There's my sweet wife. Amanda, say hi to everybody.
Hi,
You're,
sorry, I'm really annoying.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got 4 cameras up at the same time.
4.
But Josh, not to
Sorry, go ahead.
no, just to highlight, we did get 2 Streamlabs. I got
Oh,
the email
amazing.
up.
Okay.
Daniel Medina, thank you for support. I got to see Daniel in person twice now recently. Flappers and Saturday quickly with his daughter Isabel.
Wait, he was at Shimoda?
He was a Schmodown. It was
missed
so
him.
busy, and he comes up to me and Isabel, and they like I signed something or something like that. I just was like so not even focused because someone was there distracting me.
Yeah.
and
It was me.
No, it's a whole mid-tier Schmodowners. I did. He walked away, and I was like, "Fudge!" That was Daniel Medina, and I didn't give him a hug or something like that.
Man, I missed him.
But L. Redmond just really poured her heart out here in a Streamlab. We do want to say thank you for that. Lucy has been one of the pillars of this community. We really respect that. And thank
What
you
did she
so much.
say? Are we gonna?
Um,
Do you want to read it?
poured out with a $1
Oh,
sign.
got it.
We were able to know that we got a Streamlab and the amount. We just aren't. We're unable to read the message right now.
Thank
so
you.
We're trying to work that out, guys. Thanks.
Martin Lockery with the Super Chat. Can only apologize for being too late in getting into the Super Chat game. Appreciate all the videos. P.S. Still drunk. Got home from Glasgow, though. Way to go, Martin. I got to get over to Scotland. There, look at the little baby. She's here. Oh, look at her. Oh, Dad.
Oh,
Lauren Romo, one last time for the fellas. Love you guys. Can't wait to see what you all do on your own. Good
El
luck. And
Romo.
until we meet, see ya around, kid. Richard Ganther again. I love everyone at GPA, but I need to say, everyone here subscribe to Ken and watch Castley Talk. Ken's analysis is everything YouTube should be.
thank you.
Agreed. Lisa Mellinson with a super chat. This show has been my highlight of 2021. Hope to see you in person. Nova Scotian landing in California in June. Fingers crossed.
Ooh,
I want to get to Nova Scotia and go up and play Cabot Links. and Cabot
Lisa's
Cliffs.
great. Lisa always sends some nice messages on Instagram. I can't always get to them, Lisa, but I appreciate it and I see them. Daniel Medina says, message. Love you
She's
guys.
going to rip that cord.
Careful that cord. Oh, look at that smile, though.
Yeah.
She is really happy that she's moving and grooving. She's
Yeah.
like, I like this mobility thing.
Here, let me get her.
I'm drooling. I'm crawling. I'm having the time of my life. I've reached Mom. I am happy. Hi, Rosie.
Say hi to Ken.
Hi, Rosie.
You say hi, Mr. Ken?
She's like, look, dude.
Here's my.
Look, dude.
This is my Christmas blazer. You gotta come do that. Come here. I miss you so much. Oh yes.
Tommy Terry Green's here.
Say hi. Say hi, Mama.
Saul says, "What's wrong with mid-tier Schmodown players?" I won't. Saul, you don't have the problem that others do.
You say hi to everyone. You say hi to Mr.
Hi,
Ken.
hi. It's your Uncle Ken. It's your Uncle Ken. Yeah,
She's taking that all in stride.
he's a nutter. He's a complete nutter. She's happy.
Oh, she's cute.
Oh, is that for Baxter?
Yeah.
We have Baxter sweaters that are about the same size.
They are. They probably.
Yeah, they probably are. Want to trade sweaters?
when it comes to-
Do you want one that says "woof"? I could give you a. Don't eat the sweater. Don't eat the sweater.
Dogs.
Oh yes.
Oh, Dad, this is the best. I got a sweaty. I'm gonna be warm.
Look at that smile.
You got on a polo or a Henley? I can't tell because you got a jacket on.
I also wore the noisiest pants today to a studio.
No, that's
where
great.
you Hear
can't do
sound, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
good.
You look like Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
That's the look I'm going for.
One of the thing I love about these boots is like the fluffy tongue of the boot.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
style.
it rains in LA one time, and
Oh.
here I am. I got my winter wear out, my cat suit with my boots.
I woke up and
My
it was
furry
drizzling
boots.
this morning. I was like,
was
out
wonderful.
come the galoshes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I had a puffer jacket on today. I was like, yes, puffer
We,
season. for
I've
like
lost
2
my
days.
scarves though.
You know-
this is
Oh,
a
you-
very big problem,
You're
as
a
you know.
scarf
I'm
guy.
a scarf guy, and
Yeah.
I don't have any scarves.
You
I
know
don't know what's
who's
going on.
You know who's got a puffer jacket on his way? Baxter.
Oh.
We cut Baxter a puffer jacket for the
They
winter.
make them that
Yeah.
small?
Yeah.
That is so cute.
What do you think?
Oh, Rosie, this stream could just become the Rosie Hour, and that'd be
All
the
right.
best thing
It could
ever.
be. I mean, I
So
would
when
watch
you
the Rosie Show
started,
24 hours a
when
day.
we
Well,
your
I do
first
watch the
your
Rosie
first show was an episode of the afternoons, and you came on and you were just fine. Now you're just like you're a little person talking. You want to talk into the microphone?
Make a
Say
noise.
hi.
I mean, isn't she
Say
big?
hi.
She's big.
She's growing at an alarming rate.
Oh, yeah, I like your Converse.
Oh, thank
Uncle
you.
Kenneth's Converse on all the time. It's the best. Yeah, when this began, Rosie was
Not born.
still cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still cooking.
Still
is
cooking.
Is that the proper thing to say to moms?
I think so. I don't think it's not proper.
How are you? How are you, Amanda?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm just,
Yeah?
you know.
You should talk into the microphone.
Yeah, it's all right. What are you gonna do?
Sorry, I was trying not to slouch. Every time I do this,
I know. No,
slouch.
it's a thing.
I am good, you know, just mom life.
Oop,
and-
there's a knock at the door.
Oh, there's
Who's
another
here?
knock.
What if they finally, after all this time, the neighbors finally complained? They've
Yeah.
never complained.
Never in a year.
When they should have, but
let's get
no.
some quick super chats. John Lestrina, as the great Dominic Toretto said, "It's never goodbye. Salute me, familia." Hey, Ricky!
Oh, look at this. Come on in. Come
Ricky
on
Hayberg
in.
of
Ricky
Internet
is here.
Today.
Ricky is
Rosie
here.
does not
Oh,
like
what
all
is
the
this?
yelling.
What do
What
we
is
got?
this?
Oh.
These Internet Today guys. I gotta tell you.
Are you
Oh
kidding?
my
Are
God.
you kidding me?
Sure.
Wow.
It's got
Ricky.
it's got like trading cards. Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness.
That's
Oh
a
my
very
God.
Blended Scotch
my
whiskey.
friend.
Ricky, this is my wife Amanda
Hi, nice to meet
and
you.
my daughter Rosie. Say hi to Mr. Ricky.
Look at this.
She's incredibly overwhelmed by all the yelling.
Does the whiskey talk? Because this got
Dude, this is
amazing.
so
This is here.
nice.
Ricky,
Thank
come
you.
up here.
Ricky,
Come up here.
yeah.
Get up there. Get up
grab,
there.
yeah,
We'll-
grab
we'll
bar
move you
mic.
over there.
Yeah, right here.
I'm gonna get up in a second, anyways, and get some beer.
John Lestrina, as said, salute me from me. Thanks, John. Haskell 420. Hey, Ed, good to see you. Gentlemen, this studio is ending, but the GPA and its message and each of your hard work continues. The GPA is a moniker, our actions being nice, kind, caring, making others smile, and what makes us all part of the Good People Association. Now go sub to Ken and Riley's YouTube channel and Twitch channels. Love you, gang. Name here with a super chat. Feeling very conflicted watching the stream. I'm all settled in Denver now. And have exciting interview tomorrow, but it's quite the juxtaposition and vibes for me tonight. Name here, welcome. And Ricky, Jessica Craven, one more. Wouldn't have found you guys without Tyler Boone. And Tyler Boone was supposed to be here, but he's on the road right now. Our buddy from Drink Boone's Bourbon. Ricky, you can tell the people who's moving into this studio.
So that's why we brought the nice whiskey to say thank you so much for letting us shake the hand of the landlord that owns the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
And allowing us to move into the space because
Boom.
we got into a space and then it was like, you guys are good to go. Welcome. You can be here for a long time. You don't have to worry about moving anymore. And then 6 months later, they were like, you got to get out. The market has changed. So luckily, everything worked out.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you for that. I mean, it's bad that you can't be here.
Yeah.
but
We're bummed, but
I know. But
we're
like,
psyched for you guys, man. We
yeah.
are.
The question I was going to ask Ricky, and I know we're not super close yet. Can I still have a key to use the shitter?
You guys can honestly, our building is your building is our building is your. You can use whatever you want.
I love it.
You can just we'll just put everything in front of this, so you can just lower it down anytime and do your podcast. It doesn't matter.
Love it. No, we're so happy that worked out. We were such big fans of both of you. Just I knew of you guys long before I met you guys, and I'm really happy that you can continue your great show and work here.
It's good to keep the life in the room too.
Yeah.
It's like
Absolutely.
This would be like a dentist office if we didn't come in.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
100%.
Totally.
And it's also we are leaving them the towels. I'll wash them, but we're
Oh, yeah,
leaving
yeah.
them the towels.
Oh, you guys get the towels.
For anyone watching, they tried to leave everything to us. 'Cause they wanted to move as little as possible. They were like, "Are you sure you don't want this lovely decorative vase?"
You're not wrong.
Everything that was
You're not
gifted
wrong.
to you over the years is now our problem.
Correct.
We have
Yeah.
a box of cables, Ricky. Do you want I don't know where
no,
they
it's
go
it's
to,
like the
but
Clark Griswold
yeah,
Christmas lights.
little knot here, Ricky.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
take care of that.
Yeah.
Hold on here, Russ. We checked every light, didn't we, Ricky?
Yeah.
No, geez, Dad, look at the time. Dude, we're so excited for you guys, and we will pop in from time to time.
No, I think you're actually leaving the actual desk, so feel free to come use it as much as you want.
The desk is yours. The bar is going to Daniel Medina, but the desk is yours. That's
Yeah.
your new workspace.
The problem is that everyone here built things that were too big to leave the studio.
so true.
so true.
We thought we were here forever.
There's no way you're getting this desk out ever.
Yeah, no, it's
They'd
it's
the
here to
next,
stay.
I mean, you have to destroy it. I
Yeah.
think.
Can you imagine for you 5 years from now? God forbid, you leave by then, but it does become a dentist's office.
Yeah.
That desk will be the operating table where everybody will lay down.
Yeah, lay
for
down right
their
here.
dental
Yeah.
work.
That'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. Well, it's great. It's gonna work out. But good day. How's your golf game going? They were talking
Yeah, we're
golf
talking
earlier.
about
Not great.
Okay.
I'm still not very good.
Yeah.
And I haven't been playing. I've been as I told you before. I'm like a pickleball pro now.
Oh, right.
I follow the trends, and the millennial trend went from golf to pickleball, so I had to pivot,
Yeah.
as they say.
As they say.
But now I am breaking boomer legs left, right, and center.
Let's go.
Yeah, it is so. It took me a while to get used to it, but now I'm so good at it that
My problem has been my serve. The serve is that's the hardest part for
Oh
me.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, mine's not great, but it's more about just I don't know. The boomers where I play, they were very standoffish at first. Like, oh, here comes another
Millennials.
childless millennial
Oh,
coming to take over our game, and they wouldn't let me play with them for a while. And then finally, I got good enough to where they were like, "All right, fine,
Yeah.
come in." And now I'm good enough to where I can beat them pretty consistently. And so, not only does it feel great to be good at a team, because I've never done team sports really.
Okay.
It's always been biking. And even golf is
Right.
you're
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
for your own score, so
yeah.
it is fun. But I feel bad anytime I do poorly, I'm always just my teammate hates me. I'm never gonna play again.
Some anxiety.
But it's good. It's fun exercise, and proof is in any court that you go to around here that you can play it till you're 95 years old
Yeah.
at least. So it's I'm in it for the long game.
Boom.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So wait, it's like tennis meets ping pong?
It's
Small tennis,
That's
big
exactly
ping
it.
pong.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the one we played at the beach.
Yeah, but I
With
never
the-
When
really
you fell in
played.
love. Is that right?
Yeah, I
It's
never
tennis
really
for
played it.
losers.
I just watched.
This is the greatest Portlandia sketch ever of you just going around trying to beat boomers. Just like,
Yeah. You can't get into arguments with them because their logic is infallible. They won't admit that they're wrong even if they are. So you have to actually cause them physical pain. It's the only way to get even. Either that or everyone was hoping that not hoping, but with the pandemic that
Yeah.
all the boomers would finally retire and give up their houses and move into condos in Florida. But then that didn't happen. So
No,
you
no.
can't even
everyone hunkered down.
yeah. So you have to hit a good curve shot so that they break their hip trying to get it. Yeah.
So you're just
Continue the Lord's work for us.
you're just winning the arguments on
Modern
the
It's a
medicine
fun game.
has created lifespans that are far too long.
Way too long.
Like we should all be at it. I was watching a YouTube video on some a history thing, which is my new obsession is weird history videos. And during Lincoln the 1860s, the lifespan was 39.5
The
years.
world isn't built for this.
No. Oh no!
What did
Kaiko,
oh,
you
he,
okay?
he just got shocked.
He got
Be
shocked.
Ricky, when you guys move in here,
Yeah.
this carpet, if you're not careful,
It's a lot of
the
stuff.
gear will shock.
Anything,
We're taking the
it shocks
cameras,
all the
but
time,
your
so-
cameras, be careful.
I was watching ABC News the other night, and they were like, Bob Dole. They're talking about he's like gone too soon. I was like, he was 98. Nate, what are you talking about?
Wasn't he? What war was he in?
He was in World War II, but he
Yeah.
was born during World War I.
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's insanity.
If you served in World War II, like it's time to go.
Back up and go.
yeah. The greatest generations had their time.
Look, and that's not. I'm not even trying to be like disrespectful to our troops, but like you have lived literally the best life.
Yeah.
You've done it.
You've
You
lived as long as
saved
anyone,
the world.
Yes, and you lived through the best times of the of America. It was like, yeah, after the war, I got out and I started. I worked for a big toothpick factory and bought my first home at 21.
$6,000.
I moved to Burbank. They gave me free pine trees to put in my yard.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like 90 years later, your house is worth $2.5 million.
Yeah.
You refused to sell it.
Ever. You just hoarded washing machines in your backyard for years.
Your
Never
great
been
grandkids are
upgraded.
fighting over the house.
You're bringing down the property value of those around you on
Correct.
purpose.
yeah.
The same tiles in the bathroom have been there since
Yeah.
1942.
Yeah, Walt Disney was a neighbor.
Yeah, exactly.
We
my
we
grandmother's house
have
at
to do a show. We got a guest virtually queued up here.
Yeah.
We got to get quick
first
super chats. Or
Well, a
Streamlabs?
Streamlab from First Rate Nate. I got to tell you, this one is very generous, as all are.
Thanks.
All are. But
Yes.
this is one of those. First Rate Nate, you're a gentleman, an officer and a gentleman up there in my hometown area of Santa Maria, California. We really appreciate your support over the last year. And you've supported me on my own shows as well, Mark and Josh as well. So we really appreciate that. Cheers to you, First Rate Nate.
Way to go, Nate. You're the best. And thanks to Drunk Jedi Jay, who says, cheers. Raising a glass to all unite. Wishing you the best of luck in all your continuing and future endeavors. Truly, some of the best people in the business. Thank you, Jay. And Hannah Ormsby again. I'll miss the VR live streams as well. It's never goodbye. It's just till the next time. Brent Smith. Speaking of Brent Smith, lead singer of Shinedown, I believe we have the bass player from Shinedown here, a.k.a. the founding member, one of the founding members of the Good People Association, just finished Shinedown 7. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Bass, all the way from the East Coast of these sweet United States. There he is.
Oh, look at that. That's a
What's
great
up,
shot.
pal?
Hello. How's everybody?
Good to see you, man. You sound
You
just
sound so good.
incredible.
Does it sound good? Am I sounding good? Am I
Sounds-
coming in okay?
Sounds
Is
wonderful.
everything all right?
Maybe the
Yeah,
best
man.
you've sounded the entire time we've had this.
And that's the best shot. Remember when you first started checking in virtually and you had like some 2x4s in the back and you're like, I'm building a studio.
Yeah, totally. And it's I was just talking today about tearing this wall down over here, moving it.
Oh my
moving it
God,
10
look
feet
at
that way. So, no, man, it's good to be on,
Yeah.
Melancholy and bittersweet, but
Yeah.
good to
Yeah.
see everybody.
Well, let's start with positive news. You just Instagrammed that shot of 2 hard drives that say SD7. So Schmodown Season 7 highlights that you edited together.
I've been doing it behind the scenes, man. It's coming. It's coming.
How does that feel, Eric? How does that feel?
Oh man, it feels great. It was definitely. I think Brent says it best when he says that we bled on this one for sure.
Yeah.
Like it took a minute. It took a lot of effort and a lot of heart, but we got it done, and we have something that we think is amazing, and we're ready to bring it to the world. So yeah, man, it's finished. It's actually it's been mastered. It's all good. We have it in its final form, and couldn't be more pleased, I think, with what we did.
That's
amazing.
amazing. Your picture gave me wonderful anxiety because imagine, I know you explained in the picture, don't worry, I have 19 backups. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
totally.
that's your work all in there. If like you leave it at a Starbucks, you're done.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I make sure my work, and it's been this way for a while. My normal workflow with hard drives is I've got a main drive and 2 backups at all times, and none of those drives are in the same building at the same time ever.
I love that.
So,
It's like the vice president and president.
well, because what I say, nothing digital exists unless it's in 2 places at once, right? So I figure 3 places at once is better.
Oh, wow.
And that way, if I'm being very serious, like if I get on an airplane to fly somewhere, I leave one of the drives with somebody. I'm like, if something happens to me, this is everything. And it is kind of like the nuclear football of our
Yeah.
band.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
That's beautiful.
we pass it off to each other and make sure it stays safe, and everybody knows what to do with it if something happens to me.
It's like a chain of command. Like the last resort is Zach gets it.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that the truth?
Yeah, completely. Maybe after our PA and Kent, the merch guy, maybe they get it first.
Some Atlantic Records intern.
Yeah, no, it's you know, the thing about digital audio and doing what we do is, you know, I pack tons of job security into every session. So it's like everything's coded a certain way that I know what it means, and you know, somebody would be really confused if they got into one of those sessions without me saying, this is what this is, and this is how you do this, and you know. So anyway, yeah, man, we actually had our first meeting this morning with the international part of our record label, and you know, talking about next year. So there will be a Shinedown record next year.
That's amazing. There you go. Way to go.
But more importantly and more pressing, I think, is the fact that we're playing in LA on the 28th of January. I think it's the second show of the tour. So if you guys, I think we're playing the Wiltern. We're doing some warm-up shows, getting ready to get going.
Are you?
That'll be the second show, I think. So you guys get to see, you know,
finally
mediocre Shinedown.
No, come on.
A couple questions.
We can't move that show to like Wood Ranch.
We can. I will move it to the Wood Ranch for sure, 1,000%. But you know, of course, everyone is welcome to come. Everybody in the room there. And your friends and family, whoever you want to bring.
Rosie she's not ready for a rock concert just yet.
Are you sure though?
Although she does love, like I've said, she loves Get Up. It's become really difficult to change diapers because she's the squirmiest baby of all time. And but Get Up calms her down. It kind of like it like evens you out.
That's great.
Yeah. Here's the question, Eric, is how long will you be in LA, and can we bumper this with like a possible, because my 40th birthday is the next day, maybe the day before your show or the day after or something, we play a little golf or something, I don't know. Or morning of the show.
Unfortunately, I think we're kind of in and out, man. I think we're San Francisco the night before and LA that night, and then we move on to the next place probably. Okay. But it depends on what time we get in town. You know, I might have some time before the show. So
okay.
We will see.
Okay.
I think for us as a band and our sanity on show days, the only good thing about COVID is we don't have any meet and greets right now, which is great because we have a completely open day. Like normally we do 4 and 5 meet and greets a day, and then after sound check, and then before we do our workout or whatever. So it's kind of nice to get up and know that the only 2 things you have to do are work out at some point and play a rock show. So that's actually been really good for us mentally, getting back into it, is not having to jump back into the full brunt of what we normally do. Right. Of course, we can't wait to see the fans again and be able to do meet and greets and that sort of thing. But but right now we really can't do it. So the logistics of it would be too much. So so I have time is my point.
Okay,
it's a long way of saying I have time during the day.
Okay,
awesome.
I love it.
Okay,
love it.
Real quick, we got a couple super chats and they involve you, Eric. Hannah Ormsby, OMG, Eric, you and the rest of the GPA are absolute legends. Can't wait for Shinedown 7. Anka Von Doren, hi Eric, how are you today? My favorite guitarist, right there. And Sheila Toner, any chance we'll get a bass package this tour?
Not doing the bass packages right now, again, because of COVID. I just don't. My thing is we do these stage played instruments. We do these giveaways where I'll take one of my signature basses, or Zach will take one of his guitars, and someone will purchase it. We'll play that instrument on stage. We'll sign it. We'll have the people, we'll have whoever up on stage with us on the side stage to watch that song. And it's a cool thing to do. My thing is a lot of people are doing them, but they're charging people the same amount for less. So you can't really do the on stage thing. You can't. The meet and greet side of it is sketch. So I don't want to charge anybody for anything and not give them the whole thing. So I'm not doing it again until we can do it the right way. So.
Shinedown 8. Shout out to Christian Harloff in chat. Says, good run, gents. Prof, Derek and the crew. Love you, turds. Thank you, Mr. Harloff.
Oh, man. Appreciate that.
He actually, Christian actually gave us a Streamlab $2,000.
Wow. Did he really?
Yeah.
Very generous of Christian. Thank you.
Can you say hi to Mr. Eric? Do we say hi? Can we say hi?
Hi.
You say hi to Mr. Eric?
Hi.
We're working on our way.
I'm Uncle Ken.
Eric, this is so unfair. Like no guest can compete with that.
Oh, I know.
Can compete with her. It's completely unfair.
No, it's unfair.
So, Eric, I got her a little golf club, and I have little golf balls, and we play carpet golf. I put it around the carpet, and she drags her golf club around, and then she chases the balls and then puts them in her mouth. But
so you're saying her form is better than yours?
Correct.
That's perfect.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it's so good that you're doing that early. My dad I got a golf club in my hand. I think it's 7. I think that's how old I was.
Wow.
And it was this sawed off women's 5-iron. That's what it was.
Yeah.
This blade. It was a Patty Berg blade.
You
I
gotta
still
make-
got it. I still got it.
You
to this
always
day.
keep your early clubs. I have all mine.
Always,
you
yep.
have to start them early on tough clubs. Start them early on tough clubs.
Start
Yeah, well,
early
I
on
think
tough club.
I think a blade 5-iron is about
As tough as you get.
That's pretty good.
Yep. You want to say hi to Mr.
I have
Eric? Or say hi to Mama?
Say,
Hi to Mr. Ken.
Oh,
You say hi.
look at that.
Say hi.
Look at that smile.
Yeah. We took Christmas pictures on Sunday.
Oh, yeah,
If
on
Amanda, come in on the mic real quick. So we took Christmas pictures. Yeah, you just yeah.
Uh-oh.
And so the photographer came to our house, and babe, you can give him like the replay of the photo shoot. It's very 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 funny.
Which
Oh,
part
boy.
of the replay?
Well, so we have these outfits on. We're matching in like PJs. As soon as the photographer comes in, Rosie just perma smile, like poses for a solid
yeah, she
hour.
was a total
Oh
ham.
man,
And, like,
that never happens.
No,
Never.
she was loving it. I also think she was loving the photographer because she's very she's young and energetic, and she had like
yeah.
a great energy about her. So I think Rosie was into her. But it was hilarious. I've never seen. I mean, Rosie is a happy baby pretty much all the time, but I've never seen her just like.
Look at her.
It's like she knew that she was just supposed to pose and look cute.
She's
and she
got
just
it.
was like,
she's got the
it
look.
was the sweetest thing.
She's got the look. She's got
I was gonna
the
say
look.
she does look happy. She every picture you can kind of tell, the babies that are sneaky, like they look happy but they're not.
No.
They have a different thing going on. She
Yeah.
looks like she's happy all the time.
She is.
She's very calm.
She is. We got so lucky. She is such a great baby. I mean, they say, all babies are good babies, but she is exceptionally.
Is that true? That's not true.
Is that true?
That's not true. That's not true. The person with a bad, ugly baby made that up.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But we would never know if our baby's ugly because she's ours and we think she's the cutest thing in the world. But sometimes I'm like, seriously though, have you guys seen anything cuter? But really, of course, you've seen something cuter because you don't love Rosie like we love Rosie. But I'm like,
look.
come on, people, she's the cutest, right?
Look,
but
I gotta tell you, I've seen some babies in my day working at a mall. A lot of ugly babies who get lost. That's not an ugly baby. That's a cute baby.
she does. She gets lots of compliments
Yeah.
everywhere we go.
There's been a couple times where people are like, "Wow, she's so cute." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Oh my gosh, she's over here.
It doesn't hurt that she smiles a lot at strangers, so of course they think she's cute.
Oh, totally.
You hanging
Hello.
out with Uncle Ken?
Hello.
Oh yeah.
She was getting ready to pull some
She
some
was,
cords.
Open wires.
Yeah, open wires.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't exactly like a
Really,
baby-friendly studio.
anything
yeah.
she's not supposed to have or do, she wants to do and have.
It's me.
Real
Rosie, do you
quick,
have
a couple
anything to say?
super chats here. Ben Liebich, Shinedown song, "What a Shame," helped me through a lot of tough times with my dad suffering from dementia. Way to go on that one. Eric,
great.
Hannah Ormsby,
appreciate that.
when are you guys going to play State College again? You mean State College, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, we played the basketball arena.
Yeah,
there a
Bryce
few
Jordan
times.
Center.
By the way, I think I've told you this before. The nicest staff, some of the nicest staff we run into is there, and their gym is ridiculously awesome.
Yeah.
And they let us use it, which is really, really nice.
That's
man.
cool.
So they've always I'm not just saying that because I'm on here. Like legitimately, I remember that how nice everybody is there. I would love to get back soon. We're going to be we haven't announced we might have announced some of it, so I don't want to say anything that I shouldn't say, but we are doing an arena run early next year at some point. So I don't ever look at the dates. I don't know where we're going to be or when we're going to be there. I just knew about LA because I knew I had to tell you guys.
Boom.
But I get on the bus and wherever it drops me off, that's where we are next. So but I would be surprised if we're not up that way, for sure soon. So
She finishes the super chat. I really miss getting to see you guys in concert. You're absolutely an inspiration, Eric. You really helped me to conquer my clinical depression. So thank you.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's
There you
very
go,
nice.
man. Come on.
She is quick, Daniel Medina. He's right. She's quick. Yeah.
She's quick. Amanda she's going to leave here pretty soon and take Rosie with her.
Pretty sure she just farted on my leg.
Yeah,
She probably did.
she
She does.
she is her dad's daughter.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, there she's clapping. She does. She's proud of herself for doing that fart.
she's a sweetheart.
Do you want to
man.
wave to everybody? She doesn't like to do
wave on
anytime
contact.
anytime we tell her to do something cute, she's like, "Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it when you want me to do it. I'll do it when I feel like doing it."
No.
We're having
So-
this whole
Oh,
communication
there she
thing.
goes.
Go, yeah.
There's the wave. Yeah.
It's like a sideways, like
Yeah, it's a little wrist. It's a wrist flick.
You know, it's like
Allora.
the prom queen on the float during
Yeah.
homecoming.
It used to be this, so she just looked like she was like an Italian chef. Like,
Yeah. What do you mean? There's
and
no
then
more.
and now
Italian
it's kind
chef.
of turned. She's like opened her
yeah,
wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're a kicker. You're a kicker. You're a kicker.
So I'll tell you what, man, this fatherhood thing is one adventure. It's pretty amazing. We are
What's been each of your favorite things so far?
Amanda, Eric,
Josh's
that's-
fatherhood.
Oh, sorry.
I
I just
have a
checked
dog in this fight.
I want to know what each of our favorite things so far is.
Favorite
Ooh.
moment. Favorite moment.
I think my favorite thing is just getting to watch her learn and grow. And like, I swear she does it on her own. It's not like we're teaching her. I mean, we show her.
Absorption.
Yeah, we show her, how to grab the spoon and use the spoon and little things like that. But like, it is amazing what babies just figure out on their own. And it's like so incredible to watch. And obviously just, falling in love with something. I love my husband, but I mean, let's face it.
Well, I
love
mean,
Rosie
sort
a
of.
lot
Yeah,
more.
sure.
It's like it's like
You're
a
required
7 out
now
of
at
it's like a
this point.
7 out of 10 at this point, Eric, and Rosie
I mean,
gets
I
this
love
solid.
Josh,
Yeah.
but he comes second.
Oh,
most
for
of the
sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got married and then you woke up and wondered what you'd done with yourself.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened? Why did I do this?
Well said,
But
Eric.
Now you just have to do it.
But yeah,
But-
it's awesome. I love being a mom.
I will say my favorite thing is like that first morning, because Amanda puts her to bed at night and I wake her up in the morning and.
Okay.
Well, I don't wake her up. She wakes us up, and then I go get her. And the first morning that she first smiled at me, knowing that it was me, to get her out of the crib, was the most amazing thing. It was it blew my mind. And then, so every morning that I get to see her smile when you go in there. Now when you go up in the morning, she's standing up in her crib and holding on to the railing and being like, "Hey, it's about time you got in here. Time for a bottle and to hang out."
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. She's already ready. She's excited.
Yeah. You can talk into a microphone. You're ready. You're just like Dada.
You're already a better host than most Twitch users.
What do you want to say? Do you want to tell the people stuff? Yeah. Thanks for being my Dada's friend.
Shelson was like, "Thank you for being a friend." That'd be great.
Don't
was her
travel down the road and back again.
So what are the holidays like for you, Eric? Are you guys you're just kind of chill? What are you drinking?
Yeah.
Crown Royal there?
Yeah, man, I'm drinking a little Crown Black.
Okay.
I had a very large handle of Crown Black that I've just kind of sipped on around the house. I don't drink too much at the house, but
Smart.
I do when I come on here because it's fun.
Yeah.
But the holidays, man. Honestly, this year we stay at the house, so we usually rotate between Kelly's house and Kelly's mom's place and here, depending on the year. So this year we stay here, so it's going to be fairly low key. I know that got a couple rad Christmas parties to go to.
Nice.
That my boy Ben Bruce is doing. He and his wife are doing a great Christmas party, and they do this every year, and it's always a theme party, which is fun. And they also get you to bring toys for donations too.
Oh,
so
that's
that's like
fun.
part
That's
of the
good.
cost of admission, which is a great thing to do for a Christmas party.
That's
So
good.
I'm looking forward to that. And I think Brent's going to come back here after he's done with the Smith Myers tour. He's going to come back here for a couple of days, and we're going to
Nice.
finish up a few things. And man, I'm just trying to mix, figure out staying busy because I have to stay busy, but also just enjoying the last few weeks at home because once
road.
January hits, we got a lot of work to do. So
Come back. Rosie and Amanda are taking off. You just want to come back and say goodbye real quick?
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
everybody.
guys.
Goodbye. Bye, Rosie. It's been fun.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye, Rosie.
Bye, guys.
Say bye, bye,
Sorry,
bye,
we
bye.
gotta
Say bye-bye.
dinner and a bedtime.
Dinner and bedtime.
Dinner.
For me, and then Rosie.
Okay. Here. Say dinner, poop, and a bedtime for Rosie. For Rosie.
that
great stuff.
sounds wonderful to me.
I mean, that's what we're all working towards.
We
right?
all work towards that every day. It's
That's-
I'm going to get to dinner, poop, and bedtime.
Dinner, poop, and a bedtime. And if all of
It's
them
a good
come
night.
earlier as you get older.
Preferably me taking a poop and not somebody else.
Ricky's going to come back in
Ricky,
here.
come on back
I'm
in.
still-
Elliot's on his way. So.
I just keep opening
Thank
the
you, man.
gift
This
that
is so
Ricky
nice.
gave us.
Ricky brought in some, and Eric, just so you know, Ricky and Elliot are taking over the studio.
Yeah, I saw earlier when I was in the waiting room, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, it's a great thing because I remember my former recording studio I had before this, I'd had for 15 years. It was it had all this mojo in it. It was my home away from home, my clubhouse, and I tried to find people to take it over and use it as a studio, and I just couldn't. And it ended up being torn down, which sucks, you know. And it's so awesome that they can take this place and use it for its intended purpose and keep the soul of it. You know, I love that.
Yeah.
Keep the energy alive.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 1000%.
Have you ever met Eric?
No, I don't think so.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Ricky.
Ricky Hayberg.
Ricky, Eric, Ricky.
There you go.
Ricky, what's going on, man?
Oh, just trying to get to the end of December so I can have time off. And, I don't know. I feel like it's fine. It's just always like December just feels like there's so much stuff to do.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
And you have like 2 days.
Yeah, and then every day that goes by is one less day you have to finish things,
Right.
and then and then you finally, hopefully, people get time off, and I have to go to Florida to see my family, so I've gotten like 7 or 8 boosters by now. In order to travel to Florida,
that makes sense. Yeah.
so the stress will never stop, but it'll be
Take
nice
it for a guy that got full blown COVID. You don't have anything to worry about.
I'm more than happy to get
Boost it up.
yeah, exactly.
I got boosted Monday.
Oh,
man just got
congratulations!
boosted.
Tuesday was a lost day for me.
Yeah. I got as Elliot calls it, candy flipped. I got I had Pfizer first, and then got Moderna second, and I definitely got. I was a wreck the next day after the booster.
You're like the libertarian of vaccine users.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the Johnson & Johnson.
Just for good measure.
Just for good measure.
Yeah,
Just for the 3% efficacy that it has. Yeah, just
Yeah.
to do it.
Just to top it off.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Jersey Girl Lori pops in with a super chat. I wanted to send a thank you to Eric for getting involved with the GPA and sharing it with us Shinedown family. Being a part of this has truly brought so much joy into my life. Thank you, Jersey Girl Lori. Very kind. And Charles Mellinson, hello. Just a simple thank you for all the positivity, dad jokes. Now two drunk guys walk into a bar. The third one ducked. FYI, I am in Nova Scotia too. I got that. Thank you, Charles. I saw a good dad joke the other day. So it was a priest, a cop, and a rabbit walk into the bar, and the rabbit says, "I'm pretty sure I'm a typo."
That's good.
Pretty good.
I was going to say, I'm like, did you mean rabbi?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good joke. I like that. That's a good dad joke.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm gonna grab a seltzer. Does anybody
I grabbed a Mick Ultra Pure Gold, man.
I
Oh,
swear
nice.
to God, I want to open this right now. Ricky.
I
This
might
is-
end up doing that, but come on, that's
It's
just like
so beautiful.
this is one
Look
of
at
those
this, Eric.
packages
This
that
is what Ricky brought for
Yeah.
us here.
you keep it on your shelf and for a
I'm not
special
even on
occasion, and
camera.
then if you live in LA, that rarely comes.
Yeah.
Special occasion.
Yeah, I have the Blade Runner 2042 Johnny Walker, and I bought it, and I was like, oh no, I thought you meant like a LaCroix or something. Well, I'll get to this point of the story. So I bought it.
Josh put that truly down, and Ricky was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Well, so I bought that, and I was like, I'm gonna open it in 2042 when I'll be old enough to have young people telling me that I should leave the moral coil. But and then I stopped drinking alcohol. So now it just
That's right.
exists
Yep.
in my closet for no reason.
Yep, that's
Hey,
right. That's
hey,
right.
you'll get back to it, man.
Maybe in
Don't worry.
2042 that'll be my first
Don't worry.
drink back, and I think one sip of that by then would
Yeah.
knock me out.
Yeah, that'd get you.
Yeah.
Look at this, coming straight from apparently some kind of convention on insurance sales.
Wow.
Is this guy, Mr. Mark Ellis? You look like you're driving an Escalade. Are you here to pick up someone? Is Lady Gaga in the parking lot waiting to get to her house?
Better than being Lady
He's looking-
Gaga's dog walker.
Mark Ellis looks sharp as nails right now as he's walking in here,
Mark
all in
Ellis
black.
joined us there as well.
He'll be joining us shortly, folks.
Yeah.
On this, the last stream of the Good People Association.
Damn, I got to trim my beard. I just yanked out some hair from that
I
mustache.
saw that. Yeah, you had
really-
that. You had that moment
If
there.
I was home, I'd be screaming so loud right now. Oh, that hurt. Mark Ellis, everybody. Mark Ellis.
Ellis.
ladies,
Ladies and
Mark
gentlemen.
Ellis.
Hey.
Hey, long time no see.
Who?
Sorry, bud.
Good, good. You look great.
He looks great. He looks great.
What are you coming from or going to?
It's what I'm going to, Ricky.
Yes. Okay.
I'm just going to the improvisation
Oh,
comedy
okay.
club.
No.
You didn't have a big black tie event at
to
the
set
at 3:30 in the afternoon on a Thursday?
I just came from the top of a gothic wedding cake, and now I'm here to. This is not funeral attire for the GPA, by the way, because this is going to live on. We're going to survive. Today we declare our. Is that Eric Bass from television?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hey, look at that guy.
Hey.
I'll put my heads on for it.
Yeah, you gotta do it just for this time,
Yeah.
Ellis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't ruin
look
your
at
hair.
that.
Oh,
You look
God.
great, man.
Yeah.
You
look
know a
great.
guy's a rock star when he's on camera, but he's just got his knee up. You know, he's
got
just
his knee-
holding it. He's like, man, I just got done rocking out 4 hours
Yeah.
in front of 20,000 people.
And some crown in there. He's got the crown. What is it? The crown black?
Crown Black.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
my
indeed.
God. Is
Indeed.
that what Jerry Jones has in his veins?
I'm pretty
right.
sure, yes. Very good.
Pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, the most expensive background I've ever seen for anyone streaming something to the internet.
Yeah, right. It's
No,
just,
that's the real deal, right?
it's a green screen for the ASMR videos he's doing later.
He accidentally hits it and the whole thing falls over.
It's a personal attention record producer ASMR.
I think every time somebody donates to this stream, Eric has to move one of those knobs
Yeah, yeah.
and just totally mess up his engineer.
Yeah.
No. The funny thing is, I'm the engineer, and I would still be messing it up because I have no idea where anything's at.
Yeah.
It's a fancy light bright. Look at that, Ken.
Is that Glenn Johns? Hey, Mr. Ellis, how are you?
Well, cheers. Cheers, gentlemen,
cheers.
to the fortunes and the fame of the GPA and the futility of creating a board game.
Ricky, you want like a ginger ale or something?
We got a Diet
Yeah,
Coke.
anything without alcohol in it.
What do we have?
We got a
I'll
ginger
be
ale.
dancing naked on the desk.
Sprite
in seconds if I.
We got Sprite, we got Diet Coke, we got Coke, and we got ginger ale.
Was it
Diet
the-
Coke is great.
Was it the COVID like alcoholism that got
Yeah, no, it
everybody?
was. It was absolutely that. It was,
Yeah.
I don't have anything to do, so I'm just going to get drunk. And then that became an everyday thing
Yeah.
because I didn't leave the apartment and was like, hey, maybe this is bad.
Yeah.
And I was having terrible anxiety attacks because of COVID and the nonstop drinking, so I stopped.
Yeah.
Do you like your Diet Coke warm? Because we have no ice.
Literally anything's fine.
We have an offer on the table here
Warm
for a
Diet
warm Diet Coke.
As you can tell, our hospitality as the studio.
Yeah, I mean, look, I utilized a lot of self-restraint. I only drank every other night. And then occasionally I'd pepper in an afternoon delight. You know, maybe occasional you need something to go with your Wheaties. I mean, I'm not going to eat them dry.
Yeah.
You know?
Or the occasional like nighttime edible.
What do you want me to do?
I might go to bed in an hour or two, and then you stay up all night thinking about things. Shit! God.
That's the worst.
Oh man! With like 6 weeks before Rosie was born, I took an edible, and like an hour in, I was like, "This was the worst idea I've ever had."
Oh, I'm about to have a child.
I was like, I started thinking about when she was a teenager and she's
No.
gonna hate me, and then she brings a boyfriend home. I'm like, "Oh God, what did I do? This is awful."
That weed makes you think too hard.
It's the worst.
That's why you see a lot of like new parents, they give up that kind of stuff because they have other lives that they're responsible for.
Yes.
As opposed to me, I take an edible and the dog actually speaks. And it's a lot of fun.
You can finally communicate.
It's a good time. Yeah.
Molly wrote half his bits.
Molly is the star of Half My
Thank you
Bits.
so much.
I'm pretty sure that dog can talk anyway, though.
Yeah.
Now we can
Yeah,
cheers
well,
to the GPA.
Yeah.
Cheers.
GPA.
Cheers.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers
Love
to
you,
the
boys.
fortune of the GPA and
Thank
to
you.
the continued good fortunes of this studio, which will be occupied by this young man
Yeah.
and some other guy.
And
Yeah.
soon to be Elliot's on his way, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Can
Okay.
you throw me my phone? right there?
I can give you your phone, but I don't want to.
Okay.
Because what's hilarious is Josh's phone is lighting up like the board behind Eric because the Steelers are currently playing football.
Yes, they
and
are.
so I keep seeing all of these different texts that he has a text chain called Steelers and it's lighting up. And I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know if Najee Harris did something good or if Ben Roethlisberger actually died on the field.
It's possible. Anything is possible with him.
I know the Vikings missed a 50-yard field goal on my way here because it's a football game, so I have to pay attention.
Yep.
I'm single.
It's a Thursday night. That's right.
Thursday night football is the effing worst. The
I hate it. I hate the concept of it. I hate it for the players. Am
But I
I ever
watch
going to
it.
not watch it?
No.
Nope,
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Yep.
Do you guys ever watch it on Twitch with the Twitch chat?
yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
fun.
It adds so much to
It
the
really
experience.
does, yeah.
Does it really?
Yes.
Yeah, because people, it's just like, well, it's like anything on the internet. You just have a bunch of people like saying their opinions, and it's just really funny because I don't care usually about whatever teams are playing.
Yeah.
So I just love the constant shit talking.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's
Right.
both teams shit talking each other. It's like being at a sports bar but not having to breathe in everyone else's air.
Can I tell you, Ricky? I hope I turn into you. And what I mean by that,
You still have time.
is you gave up the booze, you're off the sauce, you don't live and die by sports anymore. You seem to have a healthy relationship, and one day, probably not, but one day.
No, but that's the thing is I enjoy sitting on the sidelines watching the chaos more now than being involved in it. Like the sports arguments, I've gone to like 1 or 2 bars since with friends, and I'm just like, I can drive home after this. And then I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to feel great. I'm not going to feel like I had some like extremely long, yelly conversation with someone. And I definitely see
conversation.
And no, it's fine. I enjoy watching it. I don't know. I think it's fun.
Mornings are definitely the best part of sobriety, without a doubt.
I keep saying that like post-COVID, maybe I would get back to normal, but we keep delaying post-COVID.
Keeps going.
Just
keeps going.
Welcome. Come
Yeah,
on.
well, we have a new guest that just entered the studio. I agree with you, Eric. I haven't had a drop
Internet Today
since
boys bring
this past
champagne.
weekend. And,
Look at this.
The morning is
this
great,
guy.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, you missed the baby.
An absolute stud of a human just entered the studio. We'll let the chat guess on who it is. Which year People's Sexiest Magazine cover just entered? Here he is, the one, the only. He survived some war, and he's here now.
The war on Christmas.
Yes.
Krampus has entered the studio.
I brought this bottle of sparkling rosé for the Macuga family.
Oh.
You always seem to be drinking that stuff.
Yeah, we do. We like a good rosé. Macugas are a big rosé family.
Yeah, I was up in Paso Robles and they had this in a tasting. I was like, you know what? Not really a rosé guy, but pretty good.
That's a good reason.
I bet Josh would really like this.
Should we open it?
I mean,
would you like to drink some?
What was Elliot
I've already
doing in
had it.
Paso Robles? What, were you investigating some sort of bounty that was out?
Bigfoot. Looking for Bigfoot.
That makes sense. There it is.
No, we don't have to drink it. I don't know. Does Amanda share your?
Oh, she sure does.
Okay, you
it's
should
Four
save
Lanterns.
this for a special occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Four Lanterns.
That's
it
a
good?
wonderful winery.
it is.
I've been there many times.
I think you should leave it unopened. Now, hear me out here. I think you should leave it unopened. And in the very unlikely
home.
event that Josh does something stupid that draws Amanda's eye, again, very unlikely it's going to happen, ever. But just in case you do something stupid, you got a bottle of rosé. You open it up. You say, "Hey, babe, I'm sorry.
I see what you're doing there.
Let's have another child."
Yeah.
Mark.
Is that not how couples work?
That's a vuvuzela.
You
From
want to
South
save the
Africa.
good Uno cards for when you're down on your luck.
Right,
You don't want to
everybody
just
does.
play the best Uno cards.
Marriage Uno. Marriage Uno.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Very kind.
See what I picked up for everyone?
Yeah. This is very nice.
John Walker. The esteemed, they changed the name when the quality.
John
goes up.
Walker is my father.
Yeah,
Call
please,
me Johnny.
Johnny. Yeah, you don't call John Walker Johnny, or else that's a one-way ticket out of the South.
Yeah,
You got your Johnny Walker Black, you got your Johnny Walker Blue, and that's a celebratory blend.
102 proof.
Yeah.
That's 102 proof?
Don't drink this near any open flames.
Holy
I was going to say, you know what we should do? Get some of that, get a hairspray bottle, and just make like it's 6th grade.
I'm gonna enjoy
Burn
the
something
hell out
down.
of this special
Don't try
occasion
drugs,
in my
kids.
ass. I'm gonna open this. What?
You still watching movies?
You know, I can't do it all, Ricky. I saw Belfast, and I like that one a lot.
That's I was interested in seeing that. I haven't seen it yet.
It's in black and white, so look out, you youngsters.
Yeah.
It's not going to get better. It's not like The Wizard of Oz where it magically turns into color and you got a bunch of munchkins. It just stays black and white, but it is so good.
You should do like a weird Reddit super project where you colorize movies that had no intention of being in color.
I'm the new Ted Turner.
Like a directorial choice, and you're like, no, I'll fix this. And it's like that weird World War II colorization of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everything's super saturated.
It's so weird when you see old-timey stuff that's been put in color because you're like, wow, Babe Ruth was in color? He was a real...
He was a human being.
Yeah. But no,
what was that film that Peter Jackson did with World War I, right? Where he took
yeah.
all the footage and put voices to it and everything.
Yeah, and like digitally stitched together.
Right.
They
broken-
shall not be forgotten
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
man. It's super effing
And
weird.
He used AI to like
Yeah.
fix broken, like melted film and broken film.
Yeah, no,
and-
you see the before and after, and it's pretty wild. Like the stuff he did with the Beatles used the same methods, but the World War I footage was way more work. It seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Beatles thing is just, it's the most fascinating documentary I've seen in
incredible?
so long because it's literally a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
I still
And
can't believe it's them. I can't believe that they were actual people that just like lived
Yeah.
and breathed and farted and did everything else that normal humans do.
Like normal, like 27-year-old.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gross. It was so funny because I still haven't gotten a chance to watch the full thing start to finish.
Yeah.
But the week it came out, I was in Florida with my family celebrating Thanksgiving, and Ken Knapsack, he would text me like every 2 hours he was watching it, and most of the theme of his texts were, I am so much older than any of these guys doing this. What has my life become?
Yeah.
So like every 2 hours I get a text like, Paul was 28. I'm going to go for a long walk.
It's very humbling.
Oh, sorry, you're not the Beatles. Like you're a total failure. I think the same thing about sports though. When I watch sports, I'm like, I am like twice the age of everyone playing, like any good
gonna
player.
get a
now.
drink.
That's
Yeah.
why I like Tom Brady staying
it.
in the league.
Tom Brady's older than us, which is
raises the
great
average.
news. But what you really start getting depressed
for
with
yourself.
is it's no longer the athletes you're trying to keep pace with, it's the coaches. Like there's like 5 or 6 coaches in the
Yeah.
NFL
The
that are
Rams
younger
coach.
than me.
Yeah.
Sean McVay's half my age. Little tyke running around. He's like a little 16-year-old playing Madden all day, and now he's the coach of an NFL team, and they're pretty darn good.
I do love though in that Beatles doc where it's just like, yeah, no wonder they kind of split up because they're like, all right, you guys, you can have this studio for like 2 weeks, but then Ringo's got a big movie that we're shooting here, so everyone's got to get out. All the rest of you Beatles, please leave because Ringo's new movie is filming, and you can just
All of
thank
my-
him for
All of my
the
musician
studio
friends
space.
who've watched it, I haven't seen it yet. All my musician friends who've watched it don't like it that much because it's like we've all been in a recording studio as musicians. Like that's kind of all it is. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but that's kind of the feedback I've been getting. So I'm curious,
Interesting.
about but then also like the band relationship, like the things you're talking about. They've said is it's just kind of like watching a band be slightly dysfunctional yet really talented in the studio.
Yeah, my
You know?
my uncle is just a monster Beatles fan, as was my dad. And so my uncle reiterated that, like, you just got to get through the first part because the first part is a little depressing because they're just at each other the whole time. And it's like, well, no, I mean, it's the Beatles and it's towards the end of the Beatles' career, but you still you just want to watch them be happy one more time. You want to watch them
But
just like enjoy each other's
That's the
company.
price, right? Like there's a price that comes with being as big as the Beatles or being that talented. There is no happy medium. You're gonna pay with something, and it's the fact that maybe they just couldn't get along with each other. Yes, you get to be the Beatles, but you only get to be the Beatles so far.
And what I thought was interesting, though, is it kind of dispels a lot of sort of mythology around the band about like, oh, they were at each other's throats. They couldn't stand each other.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, they were kind of like bickering, but
Nothing
I
bad,
mean, I
thought.
thought they seemed to really like each other's company for the most part. And even like Yoko being there, like always, for decades, like, oh, Yoko tore the band apart. Like she's just minding her own business.
Yeah, she's just sitting on the side knitting the entire time.
It looked like at one point she was doing a crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
It was like,
She's just like, all right, I have to be here.
I do have to say this though, as being in a band that of literally like we all four love each other. So I don't know what the trade off is for us. But there definitely is a trade off. I think the trade off is we have to put up with each other. Talking about you do get slightly jealous, like when a woman enters somebody's life in your band or something. It's like, what are you? Who are you, and what are you doing here? And you smell funny, and get out. There is this weird.
Well, they have cooties, Eric.
You're guarded. You don't you?
I mean, they've been diagnosed with cooties, and there's so many variants of cooties that the
1000%.
government doesn't want you to know about.
Science.
I think that's the difference between me and actually being in a great rock and roll band like what Eric is that when one of my friends meets a gal and they start going out, I'm like, thank God that's not me. Oh, thank God I can just be at home in my sweats and just not worry about no pressure.
Yeah.
Because I can't date, I can put it together once a week. But I can't do. I can't be a boyfriend on a consistent daily basis.
Are you going on a date after your show at the Improv? So it's a one night. You kind of get everything out of the way, dressing up nice and working.
That's a great idea.
I have never once gone on a date after doing a stand-up show. Now I've brought. I don't know what a date is. I've read about them in Redbook.
Wait.
What?
Hey, is that true?
Having gone on a date after doing a stand-up show?
Not a date, but like we've hung out with girls after shows.
I've brought the ladies to shows, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, on like a first date?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
Hey, you want to go to dinner or movie? Sounds nice, but you know what sounds really nice? Sitting and watching me do 5 minutes of solid material down at the Improv.
You just stare at her in the audience the whole time. Clap.
I make it like I'm Frankie Valli performing at some mob joint in the 50s where I just sing right to her. Every one of the jokes is right there.
Yeah.
No, I can just
Frankie
never.
Valli sent us champagne one, or Bobby Vinton sent us champagne. It was unlike anything.
If that usually it's like somebody wants to go see a show and I'm like, yeah, sure, come on in. But I've never invited somebody to be like, hey, come see me perform, and then we'll go do dinner.
I love the idea of using Tinder as marketing for yourself, though. Like, there's like 15 people show up and they're like, they bought tickets and they're like, all right, this is cool. And
Women notoriously like use Tinder to bump up their Instagram numbers.
Yeah, so
like female influencers.
It's time to turn this industry on its head.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a friend meet a girl on Venmo. That's not a joke.
Really?
How do you even reach out to a stranger on
You
Venmo?
send her $1,000.
So he saw her pay a friend something that he knew, looked on her profile, friend requested her, she accepted.
Oh my God.
Are they married? Because if not, this story's extremely creepy.
No. They like went on a few dates. Like they were like kind of hooking up for a little bit.
Which one of them is currently missing?
Neither, but you would think her. Probably.
Did you know that you can see every person that someone has in their phone on Venmo?
Oh no.
Yeah,
if you go to Venmo and you click the person's any
This is
person's
why
profile,
these guys are the best.
The
you can look at their
privacy settings
friend
on there. Are,
it's buried within like 4 layers of privacy settings.
Yeah.
Like if I went to your profile and looked, I could
guys
see
scare
every
the shit
person
out
that
of
you're
me
friends with in your phone.
That's how they got Matt Gaetz, or I guess they haven't gotten him yet, or maybe they never will. But that's how they just looked at fucking Matt Gaetz's like Venmo profile and is like, why is he sending like hundreds of dollars to various like very young women
That's
in Florida?
why I put I've
and
never
putting
once,
like tuition.
I've
in
never
the
once had a
subject line.
public transaction on Venmo. Everything is private.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
What? Then why am I taking the time out of my busy index finger to hit that button to put it to private?
Your transactions will be private, but unless you do
You
the
can
certain
still see that
setting,
I paid somebody?
you can go into your profile and see everyone that you have, because you have to connect your phone to use it and your Facebook, so it has everyone that you're friends
Does anyone
with.
have a lighter real quick?
Ron Swanson dumping
This thing on
the
fire.
computer into the trash.
So
Everyone in this room is on their phones now trying to.
I have to let you guys know something. Natasha Martinez, who was my regular Tuesday guest on the Positivity
Friend of
Report
the
every
show.
week, friend of the show, was going to come by with her dog, Frodo.
And why do you think I dressed up?
Yeah, there you go. Miss
Frodo.
Miss California USA 2014, I think. 2013, something like that. Also a former Laker girl and just one of the best people around. She's been traveling, but she sent us a gift from Drizzly, which I believe is an alcohol. set.
Yeah, that's a.
And she says, "Dear Josh, Ken, and Riley, Ikaika, the crew, Ellis,
I don't think she
congratulations."
said Ellis.
Congratulations on an incredible run of the Good People Association. Thank you for having me be part of the family, and as always, reminding you to choose positivity. P.S. Frodo says he's proud of you, Natasha. So there is a booze delivery on the way to us and to the studio, and now Drizzly knows your address. Internet today.
That's fine.
So you guys can get drunk. I know Ricky doesn't
There
drink
it
anymore,
is.
but I know Elliot does because the Wild Bears got back together on Saturday, and we also got intoxicated.
Is that who you guys were? I couldn't see. I was so far back, but that's what it did look like.
Yeah, like who are these two bald assholes on stage?
One of them complaining about having a kid.
The bald berries. Here we go.
Yeah. I will say one of the talents that Josh has that I've always been enamored by is his ability to just completely make up a text message from a beautiful woman out of thin air.
Yeah.
You know, it's just really, really impressive.
And to send yourself booze to really fill in the rest of the lie is.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, she's from Niagara Falls.
My friend who goes to a different school is sending us some booze.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Why would I
We
make
met at
something up and
camp.
then waste
You
money
don't
on
know
it?
her, okay?
She's real.
She's real.
She's real.
Her name
Niagara
is
Falls.
Natasha.
I will point out, not 10 minutes ago, Josh mysteriously needed his phone while he was on air. He said, "Hey, Mark, can I please have my phone?" I said, "Well, no, I'm enjoying
Can you
the
pass me
Steelers
my
text
wallet?
coming in."
Can you pass me?
Can you pass me the address book of everybody I've ever interacted with?
You look at my wallet. You need the 3 digits on the back of the card.
That's good.
I'm gonna go
Updates.
through and I'm gonna name every single one of your friends
Do it.
Please.
on the
Don't
live
you
stream.
dare. Don't you.
Let's see.
Super chat update time. Super chat update time.
Hit it, Ken.
Basic Chic Fem says, fun fact about Seattle. When the streetcar was created, it was originally named South Lake Union Trolley. It was thought through and they had to change it to the Seattle streetcar because the acronym would have been SLUT.
That is hilarious.
What happens?
Randy, Go ahead.
My hometown, Sarasota, Florida. To this day, they haven't changed the name of it. The local bus system is the Sarasota County Area Transit, SCAT.
I like
SCAT,
that.
no, like poo-poo.
Got it. Yeah. That is.
Like shit.
Randy Avanoff says, thanks for the good times on GPA. I didn't get to watch often, but love seeing all your friends hang out. Cheers. Thank you.
Oh, look at all of Josh's friends, from Adam Dolan to Zach Pasquarelli.
Oh, jeez.
Man.
A to Z.
Got it. We also have another one from First Rate Nate. Thank you.
Look
Nate.
at all those people.
Thank you for another Streamlabs
Imagine
there.
all the
We
people.
are getting them. We just can't see the message, I suppose.
I mean, if you wanna marry somebody off Venmo, just I guess start stalking people down.
Hey,
It's
girl.
a stalk app. What's up, girl? I noticed you paid Josh Macuga for emoji guy, emoji golf cart. What's that mean? Let's date. Okay.
But
How
when
was
you
that
hit on
pizza with your
someone-
friends, huh?
If you try to connect with someone via Venmo, isn't it nice to just send them $5 as an opener, as
Yeah.
a starter?
Yeah.
Like, hey, here's $5. Do you
Let's
wanna-
talk.
Just to open up the conversation.
Yeah, open it up with a Lincoln.
Yeah. I mean, that's how prostitutes work.
Yeah, but what? Huh?
Not
Start
more
with
where
like
that
a
came
$5
from.
teaser.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't. I think all the business is conducted after the initial transaction.
You got to sit at the stage before you go to the VIP room.
Mark, let me tell you something about prostitutes.
Please tell me all the things about prostitutes. I know very little about folks of the evening.
The most depressing thing about prostitutes is when you're in Vegas and you think a girl likes you,
Yeah.
and then she whispers in your ear, so if you want to keep talking to me, it's going to be about another $100 an hour. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, I thought you were like a normal person. Not like that's mean to say, but like she tricked me.
Look,
She tricked me.
I don't know how busy you are for the rest of your life, but I can see a scenario where you have a lucrative career as a speaker that gives people play-by-play on how to handle prostitutes in Vegas at hotel ballrooms all across this great land of ours.
Yeah.
Like in the Magnolia Room at 4:30 p.m.
On a Tuesday.
Josh McCoy
There's 9
gives
guys
this
like.
seminar.
So her name was Ginger, but
I'll stop you right there.
okay, I'm gonna get you. 99% of gingers are prostitutes.
I think that next time you're out at a bar and you're like, talking sports with someone and you get into a conversation, a guy, woman, whatever, after about 10 minutes, you should go, by the way, if you want me to keep talking to you, this is going to be it's going to be $100.
I don't hate that idea.
Professional conversationalist Josh
That's
Macuga.
a pretty funny idea.
Yeah.
I was at a wedding one time dancing so
You?
hard.
No.
Yeah. And then a guy came up to me. He's like, "Did they hire you to start the dance thing, or are you a friend? Like, are
I'm
you?"
a plant.
Is there a better compliment on earth?
No. I mean,
This man is the life of the party and he deserves to be paid.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. I was telling somebody like a story. Was I telling you about the mop dance that I did at a buddy's wedding?
Well, let's have Ricky scroll through your Venmo one more time, and let's just narrow down which friend you think you were telling the story to.
You know him. He was in my wedding party. So my buddy gets married, and you're not supposed to bring drinks on the dance floor. Like it's like
It's a very gelatinous rule, but we can. It's not hard and fast, but we can say that unless you're super confident in your ability, do not bring a beverage, especially a glass one, on the dance floor.
if I can give you a piece of advice on our final stream here on the Good People Association, as soon as the dancing starts at a wedding, if you like to dance, just do shots and drink water, or have a beer off the dance floor and go and check it.
Offset.
If it disappears, go back to the bar. It's an open bar. It's free. It's fine.
Not every wedding.
Not every wedding, but if it is an open
But
bar,
the good ones,
the
yeah.
good ones. So
I'm never coming to this wedding again.
the Dewberry wedding too. So I'm on a dance floor and somebody brings a drink out there. It breaks. Okay. People freak out. The DJ's like, "I told you guys, no drinks on the dance floor." A young staff member comes out with a mop, and I was like, "I got this. Don't worry about it." And I start doing a mop dance like you wouldn't believe. Kicking the mop, flipping it around, doing all kinds of stuff. Did I clean any of the glass up? No. But did that kid kind of dance around me and do it? Yeah, of course he did. Was it the highlight of the wedding? Maybe. I don't know. I was pretty
I
blacked
feel
out.
bad for the custodian person just watching this drunk.
I a joke to you?
Just like, all right, yeah, okay.
But my buddy's dad, who I was scared of our entire youth, one of my best friends in the world, his dad was a very serious guy. He was like, "Oh, it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen." I was like, "Oh man, do you love me?"
What I love about that story is that anybody who might have missed the positivity report last Friday, who got regaled with the same exact tale,
Okay, there you go.
now got to hear it again.
Thank you.
For the very first time.
That's why you guys are shutting down. You ran out.
Lack of material.
Ran out of
Where did I
anecdotes.
tell the story? Oh, it was last.
I can
Friday.
see the look in his eyes. About 15 seconds in, Josh is like, I've told this story somewhere before.
You're not wrong, Ricky. You're not wrong.
It's been real. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to the Game Awards.
I love how in the farewell stream you literally turned into that grandpa.
Yeah.
We have Jeff
Yeah,
Keighley
yeah,
dialing
tell
in.
Can
He
I
has
tell you
an
guys the
anecdote
rap
about
story?
weddings.
Somebody tweeted at me today. You guys are going up against the Game Awards. Good luck. Okay.
Oh, that was me. Sorry. That was my burner account.
Sir Richard.
Yes.
Sir Richard Haybottom.
Fortnite 3 won everything.
Yeah.
Swept the field.
Swept it.
Incredible.
Elliot
You don't know how
Hughes.
right you are. They're in season 3 right now, so your joke is almost accurate.
Video games have seasons?
Jeez, man.
Games like that too.
God. Makes me long for the days when we could all be entertained by a broken glass and a mop.
Yeah.
Are you playing Madden or anything right now?
No, it was a great story. I thought it was funny.
I am over here now. And I hear that.
Am I
I
out?
walk
Am I
off.
out?
Yeah, no,
Am I-
you're fine.
Josh, if you want to.
Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper in fucking Hangover here with his all-black suit. And over here is Bradley Cooper's semi-decent brother, Radley Cooper.
Thank you.
Josh, you got to do
Red.
what we talked about last time about when I was saying that I just like hang out at the grocery store till things happen so I have something to talk about. You just need to put yourself in more situations. Like, just go to like 10 more weddings, and there's bound to be another mop dance scenario.
I'm waiting for COVID to give it. Like, COVID's over now. Give me some more weddings.
I do like 3 laps at Target just to make sure that I have one experience that I can talk about in the
I
future.
think you're right. Thanks,
Yeah.
Ricky. I appreciate
There
it.
you go. It's a hot tip for anyone who needs to deliver content.
I live down the street from a John's grocery store. I didn't say Vons. I said John.
John's, but with a triangle over the J, so
With a J,
like,
yeah.
Jan.
So
in your
you
peripheral
know.
vision, it kind of looks like Vaughn's, but it's
Regardless,
John's.
you're in a grocery store, and let's just say stuff happens. It's a little like Kingston Falls, the setting for Gremlins inside of John's, where it all starts out peaceful, and then after midnight, all hell breaks loose.
I like this. It's a good movie.
Ken's not allowed to see it.
He's not.
Ken has still not seen Gremlins.
Ken
Wait,
has,
what?
Friend?
By the way,
Nope.
Ken has been on the ones and twos, everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's known.
I've just been sitting by the mic. No, I've never seen Gremlins. I finally saw Ghostbusters last year.
You son of a...
Wait,
Don't
Did you see the
change
new?
subject.
Did you see the new Ghostbusters?
Does Josh know that he's on the
Wait, hold
microphone
on. Hold
in
on,
the
everybody.
bathroom?
No, he doesn't.
We got you.
Wait,
oh
hold
my
on.
gosh.
Does Josh know he's peeing and we all can hear him?
There's no better way to say goodbye
All right, Leslie Nielsen,
than a nice
wrap it
naked
up in
gun
there.
moment.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Josh, your microphone's on.
This is such a good break.
Can you hear
I
me
can
peeing?
hear the stream.
Yes.
We
Oh,
can.
cool.
We
My mic is on.
we have a green light on the stream.
Oh, I mean, I think it's perfect for our last stream
Live stream.
that would
yeah.
actually happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that's good stuff.
Is there anybody home?
Is that too?
Oh, excuse me.
Is that story too Hollywood to be a card in Futility, the actual game of living, where like you got caught mic'd up while peeing,
and
and telling secrets to your wife?
Right after
moved
you
back
told
to
him he
his
needed
face.
more anecdote
I hope
material.
that was his wife. Yeah.
We just watched
hope that was his
Macuga
wife.
create something he's going to be telling a story about for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
This is
On several
great.
shows.
Hey, there he is.
That was
our
like a
phone model.
Stallone. That was a Stallone work the shaft moment there.
right.
Sinead to freeze on the phone. She was supposed to come by for.
Did she know that you were pissing while you were talking to her?
Yeah, she was like, I
You were peeing, but it's even funnier. you guys can you guys hear it through the microphone?
Did
Yeah,
these,
we
did
did.
these guests who were going to
We
show
heard the
up?
stream.
Look, and a credit to everybody
Burn this
who came
place
in
to the ground.
No.
day after day, week
Oh, right,
after
we
week.
can't-
But did they know I was dressed up? You know, that's the question. Did Natasha and Sinead know that I was dressed up before they decided to not show up, but just send you a couple cans of seltzer beverages instead?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, he's doing it again. He's peeing again. And it's twice as hard this time.
It's like a faucet of piss.
Well, at least we know he doesn't have any
don't even
prostate
have-
issues.
Now, Ricky, back in your drinking days, did you ever do one of these twisted teas? Were you ever big like a hard iced tea guy? What
No.
was the beverage of choice?
Beverage of choice,
Yeah.
beer,
Yeah, see?
tequila, that George Clooney tequila. I can't. Casamigos, isn't that it?
People call it the
you tell me
Clooney
what
tequila. That is all Randy Gerber, because the only guy cooler than George Clooney is Randy Gerber.
No,
because
Randy
he's
Gerber's
married.
a complete douche.
He's married to Cindy Crawford, Josh. You got to accept it. You
Yeah.
lost.
Oh,
Okay?
she's a babe.
Yeah.
Total
She's
babe.
a babe.
You hit the Pepsi button too late.
Yeah.
Gerber got there first.
Yeah, but that was it. That
Yeah.
and beer. But they make wonderful non-alcoholic beers these days. And
The
they're very good.
the new Heineken one's really good.
Apparently, they're getting sued because it has 0.003.
0.03, yeah.
fuck?
But that's like as much alcohol as like any kombucha has,
Or like orange juice. Even.
Yeah,
like
or
there's
like
natural
like
fermentation.
any like a probiotic drink
Like
has that much alcohol in it.
Yeah.
It would take you'd die of like being full
Yeah.
before you ever
Why
got
don't
a
you
buzz.
sit here? Because I got to take off in a minute. So why
You
don't
do?
you sit here? Yeah.
Yeah. You want to take the lob?
Jeremy Renner's waiting in the parking lot for him to take him.
Yeah.
You do look like Jeremy Renner's like
Driver.
Uh, I love how Ken was
He's like,
think of a
turn
popular
Terminal
celebrity
3.
currently, and he landed on Jeremy Renner.
Topical. Hawkeye's a great series.
Burbank parking lot.
You want me to take the lob? Yeah, do I have to take it back into the
Go
bathroom?
take a piss.
who's got a stronger streak?
Jeez.
Come here, Sam, get up there.
My God.
Mark Ellis, everybody, let's hear it. For him.
Hey!
Oh.
Hip hip hooray! Is he actually gonna go do some comedy right now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
He'll be there, yeah.
The work never stops.
Tell Sandy Danto I said hello.
Oh, I haven't seen Sandy Danto in ages. I love that. Dude.
Which club?
The improvisation.
Oh, the improv.
Oh yeah, he's at
on
the other
Melrose.
Comedy Store.
On Melrose.
Yeah, that's it. Turn it on.
Yeah, turn it on.
And
Same
you
with
too
that.
compete.
You
on-
expecting any?
The Improv Comedy Club on Melrose.
Expecting any pop-ins?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna do my set and go home. Yeah.
That's always like the funniest thing because like crowds love it, but comedians lower on the bill.
Yeah.
Understandably, might not like getting bumped at the last
Especially,
minute
like, back
because
when you're
Jerry
starting out,
Seinfeld
like-
happened to be like,
Yeah, or, like,
walking his dog in the neighborhood.
Upstage.
Yeah, you have like a midnight spot, and then somebody pops in, so now your midnight spot is like 2 p.m. I'm lucky now. I usually go up earlier towards the middle, so usually I'm the one bringing up the pop in, and then I'm like, oh, thank God I got out just under the gun.
That would be so terrible if you were like, if it was like, hey, I'm going on, but no, Jerry Seinfeld's here, and he's gonna go on right before you, or like
For an hour.
I also haven't seen. I haven't been to.
If you
comedy
want an
shows
answer
in
to
a
the
long
question,
time,
how come you
but
never brought a date to a comedy show?
That's
you
why.
just answered
Okay.
it.
The few pop-ins I've seen were pretty disappointing. Like I don't know if you were at the one that Dane Cook showed up at, and it was like after the initial shock of like, holy shit, is that fucking? And this was like 7 years ago. Like this was at a real career valley for Dane Cook.
Yeah.
And he popped in, and it was like, okay. And then yeah, it was kind of just a train wreck, like 15 minutes, and it's like
It was very
that
depressing.
That was fucking weird. Anyway.
Well, you have to understand, 95% of stand-up is very depressing, and it's a train wreck.
What's
But you
the-
got to
oh.
go through those wrecks and that depression to get to the funny. So,
Yeah.
was it at the Improv? Was it at?
Yeah, I think it was the
Yeah,
Improv.
Yeah. Well, hopefully nobody bumps me tonight because again, I have the game DVR'd, so I won't be having any spoilers because again, this is what I do with my life.
you avoid it. You avoid.
Well,
the,
it's 9-0, looks like.
Well,
based
no,
on the
actually,
TV.
that's fine.
six,
I
I
don't
think.
mind knowing what's going
Or is
on
that
in the
9?
first half, and then I like to get home, watch the second half, and then we'll see what happens. But
I hate to
we're
lie.
way past the second half here at the GPA. We are.
We're in the final quarter.
We're in the victory formation.
Yeah. Victory
is what
formation.
I'll say. It was a successful endeavor
Thank
for
you.
a long period of time.
We had a good time.
You entertained a bunch of fans.
We're the
Yeah.
Giants kneeling down.
Yeah.
This is why the Giants, Ken.
That's that famous one. Never mind.
Oh, the Pisarcik?
Yeah, is that the one?
Well, yeah, because Pisarcik was trying to hand the ball off one
Ricky and
more time.
Elliott are like, wait.
And then he fumbled the exchange, and this is, again, the Giants were just milking the clock because they already had the win. And then who scoops it up?
It was Tony Dungy.
Herm Edwards.
Herm Edwards.
Herm Edwards
That just
scoops
made
it
me
up.
look real.
Herm?
Ken is canceled. It was
It's short
Herm
for
Edwards.
Herman.
And I brought it back in the end zone, and the Eagles got a surprise victory back in the 70s before
got
any
a-
of us were alive.
Couple super chats here. Mark bringing a date to a comedy club is like me being a date to an influencer party. Okay.
Okay.
do you want to come check out the TikTok? Actually, that would be a terrible idea.
TikTok
Every
party?
person visiting a TikTok house has ended horribly with multiple articles written about it.
Yeah. My wife manages properties, and one of them turned into a TikTok house. And
A
they
hype
had-
house?
And they had to
What is a
evict
TikTok
them
house?
all. It's like they like shoot their videos and they like do everything, and
They collaborate together so that they can all afford to actually live there,
Yeah.
or wherever the company is that's putting
Right,
them there.
okay.
There's an insane Vice documentary that came out like a couple
Real
weeks
depressing.
ago. Unsettling.
Like depressing in a fun way?
No.
You might enjoy
Like
it.
this is the future of the world?
It's bleak.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope not.
I've never seen Elliot look this jaded before.
Yeah, he's really upset.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah.
It's
this-
mainly about stalking.
oh, our Drizzly order is here. Sent by Natasha. Does he need to see my ID? What's he need to see?
He needs to
let's
see you dance like you've never
Not
danced
dance
before.
before.
Show him the mop.
It's a rocks glass full of booze. Sheila Toner with a super chat. Thank you, GPA. You've introduced us to many great people on the show and in chat. Eric, you are my favorite musician and an incredible inspiration. Favorite attention film moment is you as the one-man band. Hashtag GPA forever. Hashtag SD7. Eric,
awesome.
Where can people find the attention doc?
It is available. It's not on streaming services, but you can get it on Amazon, Apple, any of those services. You can purchase
those are
it
streaming
to view
services.
right
They just
now.
have to buy it.
So
Yeah, got it.
Please check it out. It was a truly a labor of love, and we enjoyed doing it. So
Oh, man.
get on there. And I'm gonna take this opportunity to sign off. My wife is texting me about dinner, which is an important thing when you're married.
Well,
I don't know if anybody
tell
knows
Kelly that to be on the lookout where you guys are getting a few copies of Futility to share with some people there in South
Yeah, man.
Carolina. I know she was very excited about the game, and I'm about 70% done writing it.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Love that.
And
Get to work.
I'm guessing. Oh, Natasha Martinez sent us a giant bottle of champagne.
Oh,
Thank you, Natasha.
That's
the big dog.
That is
a
not
magnum.
grizzly.
I love
That's
that.
big guy. Holy shnikes.
All right, get the funnel.
That's
Eric.
what an awesome
Real fun.
thing. Hey, but look, before I sign off, man,
Yeah.
thank you guys. Thank everybody, man. This was such a fun thing to do. You four gentlemen there who took care of that place, Akaika and Josh, Mark and Ken. You guys are great stewards of what you do, and I would like to think that the GPA, and I know it did, that the GPA left the world a better place than it was before it was here. So,
Agreed, man.
I've had a blast, man, and this isn't the end of everything, man.
No.
We all, again, everybody's going on to other things, and the spirit lives on. So I want to see, I'd love to see you all when we're out there in LA for the show.
For sure.
Bring, like I said, bring your friends, bring your family, come out and have a good time. So
Awesome. Love you,
but,
man.
love you guys,
we couldn't have
man,
done this
and,
without you, buddy. Really and truly, we couldn't have done it without you. Literally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all of it. I didn't know you when this first started, and now you're a very, very close friend. And so,
Absolutely.
thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Love you guys, and we'll talk soon.
Yep,
And
love you, Eric, buddy.
We'll keep it rolling.
Yeah,
Absolutely, buddy.
Can't wait to see you at the Will Turn, and I'll be talking to you soon.
All right, guys.
Peace
Talk
out,
to you all
my
soon,
friend.
okay?
See ya.
Peace out. Thank you, my friend.
All right.
Eric Bass.
To Eric, everyone.
Bass.
As we let Eric go, we've got another guest appearance in the building. Come on over, Christian
My God, Rubalcaba is here.
the artist formerly known as
You get the
Copstar.
love. You get the love, sir.
The greatest shoulders in the
There you
business.
are.
Mark Ellis is taking
Before
off.
we bring Christian in, I just want to say, really from the bottom of my heart, from everybody here who supported the GPA for all these years, I just have but one thing to say, and I'll be brief. Ken and I are in Washington, D.C., December 16th through the 19th. Get your tickets at markellis.live.
Yes.
The D.C. Comedy Loft. He's
Boom.
telling jokes. I'm telling jokes. Christian Rubalcaba is going to be here sunbathing. And here's his microphone. Love to all of you boys.
Love you, buddy.
Love to everybody out there. Thank you for supporting my friends and keeping them off my couch.
Thanks for Friday memories, and thanks for letting us do the weather, and you really bringing forward
Never
the
once
need.
did the Jamestown, Virginia weather.
And never once did we get Roy Rogers breakfast.
Not
What are
yet.
you gonna do?
Not yet.
This champagne is warm.
Bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have an ice? You have an ice machine in here.
It's currently working, but I don't think we can get it cold in time. Quick super chat sticker from Arthur. Well, woot woot. Thank you, Arthur. Brian Jackson, Mr. McClunky says, before Mark leaves, I want to thank him for Ken and other comedians for coming up to Seattle for the shows. It was a great time. Thank you, Brian. Lucy Redmond in the Discord going to continue. If you don't know yet, it's all good. I mean, do we have to keep,
No, it's going to keep going.
just
Yeah,
is.
It
Yeah.
is. We're all a part of it.
It exists.
It exists. It's the good people over there at Discord. They've made the technology available to us that it will live on forever. So here we are. Yep.
Exactly.
Imagine if it didn't. Imagine if you were just like, all right, well, delete.
That might happen too.
Hey, buddy.
Elliot, so no, I'm kidding. We're going to keep it
guys.
running, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Rubalcaba.
Yes. I figured-
What's in the
Oh, we
bag?
got stuff. So, I'm glad that it's just a bunch of boys in here.
Yes.
Big old sausage fest.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So,
Svedka.
So here's I had a show.
What are you
a few
trying
weeks
to do?
ago.
Yeah.
Well, I had a show a few weeks ago, and a buddy of mine loves vodka, so I bought this. He never drank it.
Okay.
So I don't drink vodka. So it's here.
Mark Riley
you.
reaches.
And then
yeah.
I know you guys
Put
like.
it on the bar to
Okay, hold on. I kind of messed up because I've never drank these before, and I accidentally got 2 half and half.
Yeah, that's good. They're good.
Riley
Yeah?
loves the
I
half.
love the
and
half
so
and half.
there you
Thank
go.
Have
you.
you
What's
had
a half
Twisted
and
Tea? It's like an Arnold Palmer with booze.
Oh, okay.
The
booze
only
is
I've
good, yeah.
never tried it. The only context I know of the Twisted Tea is when that guy hit that other guy in
Yeah.
the head with one.
It
Yeah,
fights
yeah,
racism.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit
Broke
was awesome.
that guy's face.
Yeah.
This is a go-to. This is what I drink on the course.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Oh, that makes
Let me
sense.
tell you.
Yeah.
And then Kasha got a Miller Light.
It's always Miller time.
Yeah,
so,
it's always
you know,
Miller time.
yeah.
We went to a.
Who wants to send us tacos?
Oh, you forgot to. You forgot
cheers,
your
Mark.
microphone.
Love
in
you,
the
buddy.
toilet.
How was the pee?
Did I naked gun that? I just naked gun.
Yeah.
It was the complete naked gun, Josh.
Yes.
It was great. It was like, hold on, son of a bitch. Hold on, and then.
Oh, you peed with the.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, you did a
and the
live
love.
stream on the live
Yeah,
stream.
the live stream on the live stream.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I like
Did
it.
that ever happen?
Breaking down the
I
walls.
feel like that must have happened at some point when we were doing when we were at Machinima. We had a board game show, and
Yeah,
it was
I feel like
it was fucking chaos because we didn't have headphones, and when you have like 10 people around a table without like hearing the actual signal, you get like side conversations. It just fucking chaos. And yeah, I feel like at some point someone must have gone and taken a piss because we were also drinking heavily the whole time.
Yeah, I feel like that. But we had people like on the boards that would probably just turn it down.
True.
So I don't know.
Has that been at Collider? We had a couple of guests that would, like movie stars, that would leave the lav on. So Adam Driver, I'm gonna go take a shit. He never did that, but I think there's been a couple. Just full disclosure, Adam Driver.
Yeah.
He's watching.
I need to take a shit.
Yeah.
There was. Do you remember? A famous. There was a WWE wrestler promoting a movie, and she came in with a large group of people.
Oh, was it Paige?
Thank you.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember that.
Was this the shit?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
One of her people, literally like
Destroyed.
it like threw a grenade of shit in the bathroom, and I was the next person to go in
broke the
there.
toilet.
And I came out and I was like, "All right, fucking stop! Who did this?"
I mean, were they wrestlers? Because if you don't get your ratios on your supplements right, things can go really, really bad down there.
Wrestling was back, Elliot. Wrestling was back. Cops are great to see you. I know people don't call you. I miss you. And
I miss you too, man. I mean, we just saw.
I know.
Just see each other too, but
We
I
did.
still miss you. Oh, well,
It's great to see you.
everybody.
Cheers.
everybody. I
Cheers.
got one for you, Kaka, but you know.
Yeah, you were working the whole time.
Yeah.
The rest of us were having a good time.
We're here.
No, at the
at the,
event.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, I
He
was.
wasn't
you
at
weren't?
the event.
No,
Okay.
no. I haven't done that in a long time.
Good.
Hot
Yeah.
second.
Hot minute. Yeah.
your hair is looking.
Very long.
It's long.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like my COVID hair. It's part 2.
Oh,
But it's not
man.
nearly. My first COVID hair was just like super long,
Yeah.
and I could put it in a ponytail. It was great.
That was pretty
I
cool.
Can't do it with this one.
No.
Yeah.
You're kind of you're in between mullet and like accidental librarian. You know, like.
Exit.
You know, like,
Yeah.
like you work at a
at
library,
UCLA.
but you were just there for like a summer job, but
Oh,
everybody
okay.
quit, so now you're the head librarian. You're like,
Your
you have this
application
hair
got
'cause I'm
mixed
smart.
up. And
Yeah,
I'm at a library now.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get yourself some pomade. You could do a lot with.
I know.
Yeah.
With a little
You
tin
are
of
our
pomade.
brother. We're out there.
Are you a
Or
Dapper
there.
Dan man?
Hey, a what?
A Dapper Dan man?
Yeah,
That is, what is that?
Oh God.
that's Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've seen it, but
Pomade.
it's kind of
Pomade.
quiet.
It did
Well,
get quiet.
we are. It's 6:18 here on the West Coast. Hope you guys are enjoying the Game Awards. We are watching them live.
What's
right
the?
now.
Hey, like, you
Alan
want me
Wake
to go
too,
over
baby.
the winners? So
Yeah,
see
let's hear the winners from the
I'm not
Game
gonna lie.
Awards.
I've
When
been
you watch-
watching.
watched the
I watched Star Wars Eclipse, the new game they just dropped at the Game
Oh,
Awards.
does it look sick?
Oh, what is
Is it an EA one?
Squeeze me.
Is it EA? Okay.
No, I don't know, but it looks
What-
beautiful.
what genre
and
is it?
It looks like
First-person
it's
shooter, second
oh,
person.
I don't know.
Third-person
It's a cinematic
shooter?
trailer. So
Oh,
what we're gonna get after, don't know.
I don't know why people get so excited about cinematic trailers. I mean, obviously, if you're like for like an IP like Star Wars, yeah. If you like the property, but I'm always fucking annoyed. I'm like, oh, they're like they did the most egregious example of this was like Elder Scrolls 6, which they released like a cinematic teaser like 5 years ago, Just not a word about it. Since
We're working on it.
And so many people got so excited. I'm like, they didn't show you anything.
But it's happening,
Like,
Elliot.
they just showed you some like CG.
Yeah, but it's
pictures
happening.
of a mountain.
They're gonna do it.
Pictures
They're really
of
gonna
it.
do it.
It's a pretty mountain, though.
Yeah.
I just want to see the trailer for Sonic 2 because I feel like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, the movie, was the least like anticipated movie because everybody trashed that first trailer. They fixed his teeth, and that movie was fucking. Excuse my language. Who cares? This is our last one. It was hysterical. I love that.
Bad
Yeah, I
People
thought it was great.
Association.
It was great.
I thought it was great, and it was one of the last movies I saw before the world. Ended.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
It was fine.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
The last movie I saw in the theater before I went to they just released it.
Oh no! Hey,
this is
there
the
he
new
is.
one?
That's
Set up
Sonic.
the trailer reaction. Let's do it.
Let's do it. The last movie I saw in the theaters before the pandemic, Bad Boys for Life.
Oh,
I forgot that even came out.
yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Until the last, I went last weekend to see Ghostbusters Afterlife because I had to
So
for that
good.
Rotten Tomatoes show.
Elliot, did you see that yet?
It's great.
It's.
I'm not going
I
to.
actually enjoyed it
I
until
loved
like
it.
the very last couple of minutes.
Really? Oh, really?
Well, I mean, it was fine, whatever. But
Everyone knows what it is.
I audibly went, "Oh, come on!" Like,
Oh, I saw it coming a mile away.
Well,
and
yeah,
I was like, give it to
Still
me.
liked it.
I
yeah,
loved it.
I saw it coming. I hope that it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah,
the
I
like
understand.
screenshot. Someone took a picture
TikTok
of it
ruined
at
it. Yeah.
Comic-Con, and I was like, oh my god, wait, is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
At least he didn't talk.
Yeah, it's true.
By the way, I love you, my grandchildren. I love you so much, and I wish I was still alive.
Yeah,
He
take
didn't-
care
Well,
of
that's
my-
what
He didn't
Murray
talk,
wanted
though.
to do.
Take care of my fungus. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
It's like that Robert Kardashian hologram
Yes.
that Kanye bought for
That would've been
Kim
better
for
if
her
it showed
40th.
up.
By the way, Kanye is a wonderful husband, and you should
Yeah.
never leave him for Pete
It's
Davidson.
it's one of the like craziest fucking things that I've ever seen. Like Kanye buying his then wife for her birthday, hiring like a CGI company to make like a deep fake CGI version of her dead father, who was OJ's lawyer.
And by the way, OJ did it.
Being like, hello, Kim. I've been dead for 25 years, but it's so good to see you on your 40th birthday.
no,
Boy,
that's-
have you grown.
Oof.
Looking good, Kim. Looking real
Looking
good.
real good.
Speaking of
Dad said that.
speaking of this idea, there's like 9 words in this super chat that I don't know, but Ogredon Smith says, next show, all of you VTube from home, MST3K chair row.
Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, there we go. Doing bad lip readings of 2021 news that needs to be happier. Okay. Oh, I can do that.
VTuber is it's like a caricature.
Deepfake.
no.
It's like a cartoon.
Oh.
And then you do the voice or whatever of it.
VTubers are like the hot new thing on
Like
Twitch.
Code Miko.
So it's actually it's crazy how much you can
like you would know
accomplish
this.
with just like a webcam. Like you would think it would require like motion tracking and stuff, but with a decent webcam, you can run your image through programs that basically it captures your movements and facial expressions and animates a CGI character to do that in your place.
Whoa.
So basically, like I just set up a camera and I'm talking, and you can have like
Sorry,
a
I can't make it
fucking
to
like
work.
robot or a dog. Or
We would
something.
stream and Elliot would turn into like Donald Trump on the stream, which just like it was like a Snapchat filter.
Well,
but
yeah,
live.
that was like really basic shit.
Yeah.
But there's like I think the big one.
Code Miko's
Code
setup is like
Miko,
it pretty incredible though. It's not just like
Yeah, but like I think when she started, it was a pretty simple setup.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So now we can
it's
just
like
like
a whole
NFT
fucking thing.
ourselves. Like limited edition NFTs.
Oh my god, I can't escape these NFTs.
Yeah.
You know, the
Why would you?
Ubisoft, they deleted the video, or they privated the video where they announced that they were
Oh,
doing
really?
NFTs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dislike ratio, because you can still check the API, was
Nobody
outrageous.
likes anything.
Yeah.
That's why this is the last stream of the Good People Association. We tried to be nice to people for a year, and apparently nobody wanted that.
Yeah,
I was
it's
gonna bring flowers and
yeah.
dress in all black, but
Ellis already
That's
did.
why-
The
that.
Good
that's
People
why he did that.
Association, it didn't work because there's no good people left on Earth.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
The good people that are left are here in chat, and we appreciate all of you. We tried to be as good as we can, and you know what? We lasted a year, and we appreciate everybody.
You need
So
to reboot this as like the Scumbag Squad.
yeah.
Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself?
I'm just gonna do trailer reactions. Be like, that blows, that blows,
Yep.
that blows. Florence Pugh, that blows.
I mean, me and Elliot made a career of it.
Every Thursday at noon. gambling stream. We do fucking dominoes and craps. We invite random people off the streets and we gamble for money on stream.
Yeah.
Fridays we watch the new trailers and we talk shit about all of them.
Yeah.
Because movies haven't been good since the 80s.
Monday, I'm just sitting on a toilet for 2 hours and arguing about my weekend. It's called the shit stain.
Yeah.
Welcome.
The first podcast recorded on a toilet.
On a toilet.
You should have done like at least one negativity report. See what happens.
It should have been
Yeah.
April Fool's.
Yeah.
It should have been the negativity report. It
Here's a
should
few
have-
things that grind my gears.
My Star Wars content is all going to be anti-Kathleen Kennedy from now on.
Fire, yeah.
Oh, that's too
Get
real.
her out
You
of
know what
there.
sucks?
Yeah.
Star Wars. Woo!
Yeah, preach it, man.
Not enough people are saying this.
Boy, that Kathleen Kennedy.
Rick killed the guy. I'm watching Hawkeye, and I know immediately when I really like a superhero franchise that everybody else hates it. Like as soon as I'm like, God, this is awesome. Can't wait to go on Twitter and see why people hate it. And I'm like, oh, I don't care.
Do people not? I'm not on Twitter as much. I deleted the app off my phone.
Okay.
Good man.
But
Smart.
I find myself, because I work from home, so I find myself sometimes going on it on like the desktop.
Yeah.
But it's nice, like, you know, because we have a Discord too, and some people will put stuff in there. I'm like, oh, what's happening today? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna let that pass. And
Yeah.
then just go on. Just because
But I only follow the people that I like. Like I follow you guys.
Oh,
I follow you guys.
as
Like,
soon as I got into this space, I muted everybody.
Yeah.
Like instantly.
yeah.
Not
I didn't
everybody
just
here.
mute. I just unfollowed. And one of the people that I unfollowed, I saw on Saturday, and he gave me like which I was totally fine with because you know what?
Oh, I think everybody that you saw on Saturday is probably muted in my phone.
Oh.
Probably at some point. But
The funniest was because I walked in and I was supposed to be like under the cover of night.
Yeah.
You were allowed to be there, but nobody knew I was supposed to be
I
there.
mean, even I had no real reason to be there.
Yeah. And, except that you were in a faction. And
I guess.
oh wait,
but
what are you talking about?
I'm talking about Schmodown.
Oh fuck. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Fuck. I
Yeah,
thought
it's
you meant
fine,
the
fuck
fire
it.
pit. I thought you.
Oh,
I
no,
thought that
no.
was Saturday. I forgot what
Saturday.
was Saturday. Oh yeah,
And-
I think people are muted
Yeah.
there too. Never
But so
mind.
I had like a hood down and a mask, and I was like waving to people. They're like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "It's Josh Macuga." And they're like, "Oh, it's so good to see you. What are you
that's
doing
cool.
here?" I'm like, "Give me a vodka soda." So there you go. Thank you everybody for being in chat. What do you got, Mark?
We got Daniel Medina here
Yes.
is offering to buy us all some dinner.
Whoa.
So
Funky cold.
I want everybody to throw it out there.
Yeah.
What do we want? McDonald's or Del Taco? McDonald's.
I love them both.
I love the McDoubles.
Yeah.
I've been getting
It's
those
a great
lot.
value.
Solid. It's
It
a
used
great
to be $1. Now
Ken,
it's
what do you got?
Well,
$1.50.
you can get two for like $3.99
Tacos?
or
Should we get
something.
tacos?
McDonald's with French fries. Oh God.
McDonald's
French
with
fries? What do you
French
want?
fries.
McDonald's fine.
had tacos.
McDonald's?
McDonald's.
I'm okay.
McDonald's.
Christian.
I had a bad Del Taco experience. They didn't. I ordered churros. They didn't give them to me.
Oh,
I'm done.
wow.
I walk away from Del Taco. You'll never
Taco
have
has
my
churros?
business.
Over the churros, but you'll take the heartburn. Okay, I like it.
Yeah, I mean that's the trade-off.
Yeah. Well,
I'll take
Delicious
I'll
mini
take a
churros.
I'll take a McDouble and some French fries and a let's go. Let's get some McNuggets for the house.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Double cheeseburger order. Oh, that's the best.
Did you guys actually get the McRib when it's in?
No.
I've
never
never had
tried
one
it.
in my entire life.
McRib is not good.
Did you see
I
my
got the
sweatshirt?
McRib NFT.
yeah.
I got the McRib NFT that they
okay.
tweeted
No, you
about.
didn't.
I like not having.
Let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you about my life at this point. And I don't know how this happened, but I tweet a lot about McDonald's. McDonald's reached out to me. About a year ago.
yeah.
Okay. And
That's
they
another
said,
story I've already heard, Josh. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I
have
know.
to pay me if you want to
So
keep
then
talking.
I was in the bathroom pissing, and the mic was
there
on.
we go. And then a mock came out, Elliot. No, so they sent me like a McRib swag bag, and it's the most comfortable sweatshirt I've ever put on my body. Like McDonald's won. They
Why
won.
aren't you wearing it right now?
I know. I should have. I was thinking about wearing it tonight.
That's
It's so
festive.
good.
It's Christmassy.
On the back, it says the most important sandwich of the season, or something like that.
Oh, so it is holiday themed.
Yeah.
Did the sweater have like McRibs in the pockets, like that you could just stash
No,
away
but
in?
they gave me like a bunch of money for DoorDash to get McRibs, and when I got the McRib, Amanda was like, "What's the McRib?" And I gave it, and she was like, "Not gonna lie, it's pretty good."
Yeah, it's not bad unless you've had like any other barbecue
Yes.
sandwich in your life.
It's not bad because it's just it's barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the flavor is just McDonald's barbecue sauce
In
on
between bread.
on
Substance.
what looks to be a piece of protein.
Yeah,
It's okay if you want
Correct.
diarrhea.
my favorite thing about TikTok
the freeze dried photos of it.
is all of the
Yes.
food service employees just like pulling the curtain back on
Oh, man.
what goes on in their kitchens and like seeing what a McRib looks like before they
Yeah.
like cook it and put sauce on it.
And
it's
then
like horrific.
They go
But
through the
also
cooking
makes
process.
me very hungry.
They go through the cooking process and like there's 2 steps with it. It's they put the frozen what is shaped to look like ribs
Yeah.
onto a thing, and then they take it and they put it into a plastic bin with barbecue sauce with like crusty barbecue sauce that's like hardened
It's
just
just
sitting
sitting
around.
Yeah.
And then they're just
Yeah.
like blip 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 blip.
Yep.
All right, there you go.
Yep.
And people
But
love it.
Let me tell you guys.
People still go.
I used to live with a very like hefty individual who lost an extreme amount of weight, but he taught me how to doctor fast food items. So when we would get the McRib, he'd take it apart and like remake the McRib into like a
deconstructed.
gourmet. It's a deconstructive, unbelievable gourmet sandwich. And I will tell you this: the McRib is real good.
What did he do?
What did he put on the
What's his secret?
So you take away their barbecue sauce, you
Wait,
give like a quick.
Wait, what?
That's
How do
the
you do
entire
that?
thing.
That's a lot of work.
You wipe it down?
No, you just
Break
like
it
basically just like you take them the McRib out of the
Lick it
butts.
off?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
And
sink. You used to sink it.
no. You throw it into a pan and kind of just like do like a quick like get rid of it, right? Like you just like kind of whatever,
Actually
rinse the
cook it.
pan. Then you put actual barbecue sauce on it, do it just like a flash fry, and then throw it on like a really good piece of sourdough.
So why not just order say I want a McRib with no sauce?
Sir, that's impossible.
Wait a second.
That's the entire sandwich.
So no McRibs for the order.
No,
today,
we
or-
haven't tried it before. We
So
should
what?
get some.
Actually, what does everybody want? I'm
Is
putting
the
it in
McRib
order.
on the menu?
The
Because
McRib?
if it is, I'll get one.
Try it.
Yeah, we're all getting
Ask-
McRibs.
Yeah, order it, but like, see if you can get it still in the bag, frozen. Just say we can start from square
McRib,
one.
no sauce.
Yeah.
We'll cook it on the new Internet Today hot heating pad you just got to cook there.
Fantastic.
Cheeseburgers and fries, just to. Yeah.
I do like that you're like, you know what? Because what I said is that the McRib is only as good as the barbecue sauce that's on it. And you're like, you know how to make it better? Use
Take
better
it away.
barbecue
Use
sauce.
better barbecue sauce. It's a great pork patty. I know that sounds disgusting, but it's amazing. All right. Old Smokey, my co-host on Eating History, just reached out to me. He says, just seeing you doing the last GPA show. Dude, I've got a great idea for you guys. I can't pull it off because I don't have multiple educated people who would be on camera and research, but I think it would be perfect for you guys. I guess you could say I dreamed of doing it myself. And I just said, go on.
Right.
Yeah.
Now listen,
Right. It's
Old
intriguing.
Smokey is a legend.
This is a man
He
who
lives
fought a
in West
raccoon.
Virginia. I don't know what's happening, but I will say the one time we did a live stream together, a coyote and a raccoon got into a fight in the background of the live stream, and it was awesome.
So this guy, trouble seems to follow him.
What's his name?
So do Marlboro Reds, but
Did he stop there?
then that's it. And
No
I said,
ellipses?
go on.
No
I'm-
ellipses
okay.
typing?
I got nothing else. I'm just saying this is the biggest cliffhanger since Grey's Anatomy season 8 season
West
finale.
Virginia. He's
Well,
probably
when
asleep
God,
by
God closes a door, he opens whatever the fuck
West Virginia.
is in store for you in
West
those
Virginia.
GMs.
You guys are West Coast guys. Well, you're Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're West
I'm
Coast.
from here.
Yeah.
Orange County, I guess.
West Coast, West
Oh, we're in
Coast,
OC.
West Coast.
Orange.
Okay.
The city of
Hell
Orange.
yeah.
Technically born.
Yeah, I think we talked about this a long time ago.
So,
Corner from the circle.
West Virginia was the place where us Pennsylvanians would drive to get beer underage because they carded nobody at any of the beer distributors. And so I would grow out a beer and like wear a suit and buy like $300 worth of Milwaukee's Best Light and then sell it to underage kids in my high school. It was awesome. I mean, I was underage as well. So it was like just selling it to my friends. And maybe like the first year I did that, then like at the end of that year I went and the beer distributor was like, don't you have like a place in Pennsylvania you want to go to? I was like, you guys are just a little bit cheaper here. And he's like, are you under 21? I'm like, no. I mean, you've seen my ID. He's like, all right.
Oh, that's it.
I'm just a loyal customer. Jeez.
Yeah.
What, do you hate money?
How dare you, sir?
I've got 6 kids, dude. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
And they all drink.
No big
all of
deal.
them. They're all over 21 too.
Come on, what am I supposed to brush their teeth with toothpaste?
A lot of mouths to pour booze into. A lot of mouths.
And that's the only weird thing that's happened in West Virginia for you?
No, man. I got punched in the ear. I got a pool cue to the back of the head.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, don't go to West Virginia. I went to a bar that had penny pitchers for 2 hours, and there was literally like a brawl when they ended
You're
it.
asking for trouble. with
Yeah.
that.
That's like me at hardcore shows in high
Yes.
school. I got my nose broken, passed out. Wasn't even. I was standing on the side.
Yeah.
Some guy just.
That's the
swung,
most
hit
dangerous
me.
place to
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
In the
You gotta
pit,
get
you're
in
going
there.
with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
On
there,
the side-
standing on the side, I'm just like
Yeah.
an asshole, and then
These
bah,
guys know.
blacked out.
Ken, have you ever been to a hardcore show?
I have. My friend was the lead singer of a band called I Got Shot in the Face. And I'm thanked in the album, and I would go to his shows up in Santa Cruz.
Very cool.
That's
I
your
got shot in the
Yeah, yeah.
face.
You all right, Elliot? He's going to get another guy.
Is there a microphone? I need to go take it.
Make sure you put on the
buddy.
bathroom microphone when you go in
Boom.
there.
Great to see everybody in chat. Thank you guys all for being here for our final stream. We're gonna miss everybody. We're gonna miss everybody from the studio. We're very excited that Ricky and Elliot are taking over the space and carrying the spirit on of just being
good people.
funny, good people.
Good people taking over.
That Ken has a place to just come and hang with.
We are not changing the locks. You are free to make as many copies as you want right now.
Can't wait to give Ricky and Elliot my key, Ikaika's key.
You can keep the keys.
You can keep the keys.
You're welcome to come here. You're leaving all of your stuff anyway.
We're leaving
so
it.
come
Pretty much.
use it.
I pitched Elliot. I was like, you guys can have everything for this much. He's like, that sounds expensive. I was like, you're right. Give me an offer. $60? Fine. Whatever you want.
Actually, I did just come and buy the Oculus.
Yeah, we tried
so
to
I'm
buy the
gonna
Oculus.
I'm gonna come and just pick that
perfect.
up.
Oh,
unless,
right
you
on.
offered that, unless that was offered, then
It was, but we denied it.
It's yours. It's yours for
I don't want to live in this
the
world.
easy
anymore.
price of 2 pork tenderloins, a Miller Lite can, a
delicious.
twisted tea,
A McRib.
a McRib, of course, and I don't know, a mini fridge.
Where is that Oculus?
Josh Macuga valued this desk at $10,000. I want everyone that's watching to know.
Let me
The
tell
labor-
you
the
what.
labor.
It's a bargain.
When I built this space out, I said to the group here, now listen, is this the most sturdy construction? Sort of.
That was kind of a joke, but not
Okay.
really.
There's the Oculus.
I do want to buy it. No,
I don't know.
Welcome to the metaverse.
like I said, I don't want to live in this world anymore.
I have that one.
Now you have to live in Zuckerberg's world.
Now you're
hell
living
yeah.
in What's the movie with Spielberg?
So
Ready
word of
Player
warning
One.
with that
Thank you,
fucking
yeah.
thing. I hope you have an entire room
I know. I don't only
that
have
you
that
can
much space.
have set aside for VR at all times, because I've had that for 4 years now. The first 2 years, every couple months I'd take the time to set it up and do some VR. But it's been probably 2 years now since I
You're hurting the sale,
took the
Elliot.
trouble
Ikaika Shiva,
to
Hawaiian Hunk Prince of the
actually
Islands.
set it
Shout
up.
out.
By the way, you have to buy it. You can't.
No, it's
I know.
fucking awesome.
I said
Just
it. I said it.
just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Doing the calibration and stuff, very annoying.
Hey,
Yeah.
that baby helped me win the weight loss challenge. Just so you know.
Oh, did you? What's
a little bit
what's
of,
the fitness
VR,
thing?
I just played Beat Saber for
that's
two,
yeah,
2 hours
people
a day.
have
Is that
lost
what they're calling it?
crazy.
I kind of
want to
get the wireless one to play Beat Saber. I know it only
Yeah.
lasts
It's-
30 minutes on the battery, but still.
Which one is
Oh,
this, by
man.
the way? I don't know what the name is.
The Rift.
the
Rift
original
S.
one, the Rift.
Rift
Original
S.
one? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's valued at
Ikaika, you wanted to say
$7.
something, did you not?
I just did.
Oh, cool.
You just weren't listening. So
There's
okay.
only 4 in existence.
I
It's
do love
basically
that.
an NFT.
I love the Beat Saber. I love any of the shooting ones we did or the punching ones we did. Those were super fun.
Yeah,
What was
Super Hot is a really good one.
That was the one we did with the.
Yeah.
It was like John Wick, but in slow motion.
Yeah, so Super Hot is awesome because it's basically time stops when you stop.
Yes.
But as you move, time moves. So
Faster.
So you're trying to basically fight a bunch of pixelated guys
Yeah.
and dodge bullets and dodge their swords and stuff. It's a really clever use of the technology. That
Do we
one's
have
a
the
lot
same
of fun.
wedding ring?
I don't know. I got this in Chinatown for I don't want to say
I
how
got mine
much,
on
but
Amazon.
not very much.
All right, they're so different. I bought this off a jeweler in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Same as my dad, but I thought it was
I mean, it was a jeweler, but it was a jeweler in Chinatown.
Yeah.
My wife and I were originally not going to get rings at all, and then her parents were very upset by that. So they're like, "No, we will take you to Chinatown and find a good jeweler and get you some modest gold ring."
Ken.
That's a Mellencamp song, isn't it?
Take you
down to
Chinatown.
Chinatown, get you some modest gold rings.
Mine was designed and sent to us from Etsy.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Sheila Toner chimes in with a super chat. Hey, Ikaika, have you introduced the guys to Ice 9 Kills yet? I feel like Riley could really get behind their last 2 albums for them alone, for the theme alone.
Oh, okay.
Who?
All right.
Ice 9 Kills?
Never
What
heard
is
of
that?
that.
Right away.
Ice 9 Kills.
They're like a they're
here we
like
go.
a metal band, but their shtick is they dress up in Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, and all their songs are based off of old slasher movies and stuff.
When is Yacht Rock going to take on the Bad Boys franchise? That's what I'm looking for.
Does
Michael
that
Mc.
fit though? Yacht Rock and Bad Boys?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. I thought
Miami.
yeah, I think I'm
My favorite 2 things are a giant juxtaposition. Yacht Rock and action movies, right? Explosions and easy listening.
If
It
Bad Boys
doesn't-
was accurate, it would be all Jimmy Buffett.
Yes.
Because it's in South Florida. So.
Correct. It is.
Yeah.
All Miami. I mean, the Miami
We're
PD.
still looking for that lost shaker salt.
Lowry, you hot. I remember like 2002, me and my brother we high. We went to see Bad Boys, and we were like, if we just quit college right now and like join the Miami PD, we could be Lowry and Burnett in like 4 years. Like, yeah, I think so. We could probably do
See,
that.
that's the problem with these movies. As fun as they are propaganda. Apparently, I would have never even guessed that someone could take that away from Bad Boys. But
Elliot, you clearly know me well enough to know that I could take away anything from anything. And if that's what I take away from
moral of Michael Bay's Bad Boys franchise is that you should join the Miami PD.
Yep.
Specifically the Miami Force, too.
Hey, by the way, Miami PD, along with the CIA and some Delta Force guys, invade Cuba. It's awesome. Okay? That movie is absolute perfection. If you think otherwise, you can go fuck yourself. I'll say it straight up.
If you became a cop, like that, you won't be. It's mostly paperwork. It's
Yeah.
really boring.
It's all paperwork.
Yeah.
Unless you hire John Sally to do all your paperwork. Old Smokey, he got back to me.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
What is
Call
Old
it the
Smokey say?
Positive News Network. I'd watch that all day, maybe once or twice a week.
Wait, that's
show.
it?
After all that?
That's what we did. That was the network. I love you, buddy.
So it's the PNN.
The Peen.
The Peen.
The
Welcome
Peen?
back to
Yeah.
the Peen.
Well, welcome back to
This
Peen.
is Peen.
Everybody's
Your
like,
source for uncut news.
like you think you've come up with
Uncut.
Raw, uncut news.
get under the hood. Okay. Like you think that every time we thought of a name for our child, I would start texting friends, be like, "Can you turn this into something weird and sexual? Like you have to tell me."
It's smart.
Right? Because as soon as you name your child something, all of a sudden they're like, "Bum bum bum bum, jerk off." Like something,
Yeah.
it's something dick or sexual, right? As soon as you say a name, so Amanda would come like, "I think I like this." I'm like, "Nope, it's sexual. We can't do it."
We aren't pregnant yet, but I get in that.
Oh, are you trying?
Sort of. Practicing.
Well, you should. It's being a dad's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing.
But no, that conversation is just like, what about this? Like, even well before, but what about this name? And like, I'll immediately, as soon as my wife brings up any girl or boy name, I immediately revert back to like my 6th grade self and
You
just
gotta.
mock
Oh,
that
Kyle.
name. And I'm like, that's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
They're going to say all of these things about it.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
You can ruin a kid's life by naming them. You know, it's real tough. It's real tough.
And even to a lesser extent, like my youngest brother, his name's Spencer. Nothing wrong with that, but
Great name.
his middle name is Thomas. Spencer Thomas Dewberry, STD. Not good initials.
No.
Yeah.
And then somebody probably got him a backpack with like his initials.
like
engraved on it.
I don't know if he's ever been made
Embroidered.
fun of for it, but he's probably just never
Told people his middle name.
never allowed anyone to make the connection.
Never in the history of the world has somebody changed their middle name. They're like, I love my first name, but my middle name is now Edgar. Said.
I actually added it. Spencer Thomas Ulysses Dewberry Stud.
Perfect. I'm gonna tell him to do that.
The other one is
smart
like
call.
a name, and then I'll be like, oh, I hated that person.
Oh,
when I'm
all the
growing
time.
up.
Yeah.
Every
Kyle was a
time.
dick in middle
Like,
school.
what about Troy? Oh, what an asshole that
Fucking
Troy
Troy.
was.
Troy.
Troy. No, I'm telling you, every time a man, we could not agree on a boy's name to save our life. Like, not even close. Every time she's like, I think I like the name Derek. I'm like, Derek?
He's an asshole.
He's the worst. Derek? She's like, what about Jared? Jared?
Oh,
No.
no. Subway,
Jared
no.
stole my car in the 10th grade. No way.
This is the problem with marrying a man who's just gotten into horrible disagreements with hundreds of people.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I had a name and it was the only for a boy, and I was not going to budge on it. My dad's name is John. Her dad's name is David. John David Macuga.
Oh, I thought
Okay?
they're gonna combine
not-
it like
no.
like Joe.
Javid.
Oh yeah, Javid.
Or Don.
Don.
Don. Oh,
Hey.
Don. Yeah.
We're trying to think
Donald.
of stupid names.
Don.
It's like, oh yeah,
Oh,
Don.
Don.
Donald.
Donald,
John,
yeah.
And she did not.
Donald
She's like,
John McCool.
Donald. Name your
John.
kid Donald in 2020. Like, that
No,
definitely says
we were just going to
something.
name him Don
Adolf.
Jr. There it is. Don Jr. Macuga.
Dawn vaccine, Macuga.
Dawn anti-vax. But then the doctor came back. She's like, would you guys like to know if it's a boy or a girl? We're like, we're going to do a little gender reveal. And she's like, okay. So he got it. And Amanda's sister texted me the night before the gender reveal. She's like, do you want to know? And I was like, I know what it is. And she was like, how do you know? I was like, because I know. I know it's going to be a girl. I've known it's going to be a girl since I was 13 years old. It's a girl. And she's like, do you want me to tell you? I was like, no, I know. As soon as I pop that balloon, light that thing on fire, hit the golf ball, throw the football,
Start a forest
fire, whatever. It's going to be pink.
Yeah.
The whole way to this gender reveal, Amanda was like, it's a boy. I know it's a boy. It's going to be just like you, and it's a boy. I was like, babe, if this thing isn't a girl, anything you want for the rest of your life, you just ask if it's a boy. She was like, are you serious? I was like, anything you want.
Damn.
Anything you want.
That doesn't happen anymore.
See, gambling. That would have been. You should have done more
Anything you
gambling.
What's your daughter's name again?
Rosie.
I'll think of
Go ahead.
It is interesting. It is funny though. Like almost everyone I know who's had kids in the last couple of years, and like it's definitely that age where it's like a total baby boom.
Yeah.
It's like 90% girls. It's
Oh,
very
so
strange.
These are the new boomers, the ones that are being born.
Boomers having boomers.
Like who's having boys? Because I don't know anyone.
Kids
Yeah, it's
of
all
boomers
girls. Yeah,
having
it's all
boomers.
Weird.
My brother has 2 girls. Everyone I know has a girl.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
See?
Sark had a boy.
Yeah.
But that's like
Joel
it's
had a
taking-
boy.
It's like every 5 girls is 1 boy. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
But like I was visiting some friends back home over Thanksgiving weekend, and like within that circle, all girls.
All
Like-
girls.
Like multiple, like 3 or 4 families.
Without a
all
doubt.
girls.
I think there's enough men
Weird.
in the world.
Yeah.
I think
It's the vaccine.
It's that damn vaccine.
We're good on men for a
we're
while
good.
in the world. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can we not talk about pronouns, please?
AJ Lancaster with the super chat. John David Washington Macuga, no compromises. Is John David Washington? Is that
He's Denzel's son.
he's
John
awesome.
Cougar
He's
Mellencamp
great.
Macuga.
My buddy in high school used to call me Josh Cougar.
John Cougar
Mellencamp.
Macuga. John
I mean-
Macugar.
John Macugar.
Mellencamp. Macuga.
My dad, John Macuga, John Joseph Macuga. Everybody in my family is just called Cougs anyway. It doesn't really matter.
There's a big meme format circulating right now where it's like, all right, introduce yourself to the class, and hi, I'm John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, and the guy next to him is going, oh God, you guys are not going to believe this.
Put that in an NFT. Come on.
It already
Stop
is.
making money.
I've minted it.
You minted. Nice.
Yeah, I
Well done.
minted the NFT.
Mint Club. Well done. The thing you'll once you guys agree on a name, you're gonna hate that. You're gonna love it for the first month, and then you're gonna find one more name.
Yeah.
I promise you.
All right.
Because we love to name it first.
Yeah, what was your
What did you find
backup?
afterwards?
The first name was
It was
Matilda.
Matilda
Oh.
Macuga?
Oh,
That's
Exactly.
amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
And I like that name.
Like
right?
Maddie for short?
And that's when I didn't like it.
Oh.
Because I didn't want Maddie.
Yeah.
I wanted Matilda
Fucking bitch.
or Tilda.
Or, yeah, Tilda Swinton,
Right?
one of the finest actresses of our
Maddie's a
time.
real bitch.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Maddie Macuga's coming in.
Oh my God, shut up, Maddie.
Shut up, Maddie. Thank you, cops. And that's what I kept going with. And I was like going, and I would talk to Amanda's belly like every night. As soon as we found out she was pregnant, I talked to her belly every night. And I was like, Maddie, hey, Matilda, hey. And Amanda's like, I don't think I like that name anymore. I was like, no effing way.
Wow.
And then it went to Rosie like right away because that was our second choice.
Named after Rosie O'Donnell?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Because of the Cushes. Because of the flung Cushes
Yeah.
out in the crowd. Everybody know. I
I
mean,
just really love that monologue from Beautiful Girls.
Yeah.
Where Rosie just goes to the newspaper stand.
it's her only performance outside of League of Their Own that I actually enjoyed.
Beautiful Girls is a great.
It's
movie.
a great movie.
She's a good actor.
Damn.
I don't know what she's doing.
She's a
Look, she was good. I grew up watching a lot of her stand up on VH1 Stand Up
Yeah.
Spotlight. She was good.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm sure she's doing great.
She didn't she own a cruise ship for a while?
Wait,
like,
what?
She was but she was like doing cruise stand up and then just bought the cruise ship and it was just
Oh.
like the Rosie O'Donnell cruise. It was like a Kiss cruise or like a
Yeah.
here's a Steelers cruise. Because I get emails for a Steelers cruise all of the time. Evan Osborne Lomax says, "I love you all so much. Thanks for all the fun. You got it, Evan, man.
Yeah.
We just, you know what? Every time we came in the studio, we had a good time.
Yeah.
I don't think there was ever a show, ever a stream that we weren't just out here trying to put smiles on everybody's faces. And, life just kind of happens. And you run with it, and you roll with it, and you keep working hard. And I don't think there's a moment that we regret. I think there's a lot of things that we wish had happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we were working on a bunch of different things, but the one thing that did happen was Futility. So thank you all for that.
I mean, that's huge.
That's big.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Better get my board. I want my board.
You're gonna get a few.
You're gonna get a board.
I'm gonna get a few.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just want
You
one.
guys are gonna be signing at Dragon Con in no time.
Oh, just you wait. I'm gonna show up. Oh,
There it is. There it is.
Are you ready for the greatest game ever played?
Great voice work,
Of
Ken.
course you are. This is Futility, Available the for internet actual today. game of living.
And like
It's dynamic,
jobless.
confusing.
This is
treacherous.
Futility.
Futility is the first board game to bring that feeling of living on a day-to-day basis to your game night with hilarious twists and turns.
Oh, what's
it's
the
the
update,
right
Josh?
amount
When's
of
it
real
available
life
to
to
the
make
public?
you
What's the
remember
estimate
it's
time?
I'm
all
about
futile.
70% done,
So we
Ken.
might as well enjoy the ride. Work your way around the board earning checks while trying to navigate
We promised the
actually
fans
living.
a certain
You could
amount
land on a
of
space and be invited
cards
into a
in
sex
expansion
cult,
packs, but I think
a
I might, like,
pyramid scheme,
change some
be
of the
the
expansion
parrot
packs
to a
'cause they're just easier to
14-year-old
write.
social media
Nobody's gonna know the
influencer.
difference.
You'll eventually make your way into the Futility zone.
What are you
where
gonna do, Mark? Rather than
destiny
yell at
awaits.
me?
Or in board games.
I was concerned about Josh.
Which really? Which one? This
Like 30% of them were about cheating on your wife.
Oh no.
And I was like, don't do it, Josh.
Get out of
Don't
here.
do it.
Did the pandemic isolation and all that lead you to do any
This?
that were different? Yeah. Like, like cards in the game. where
Oh,
it's just like,
maybe a little bit.
You guys moved.
Yeah, we did.
You bought a house, right?
Yeah, we got a little house.
Because like your old apartment was great, but too small for a
as
family.
soon as you have a baby, everything feels small because, like at first, like they're not mobile, but then as soon as they get mobile, like my entire day is like I'm working on something. Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Rosie,
Don't,
no.
Rosie, Rosie, no. And then I pick her up and I move her to somewhere, and she's like, yeah. And she goes, and she's not even walking it; she's just crawling. So we haven't baby proofed anything because half the stuff I'm like, I don't care if she opens it, whatever.
Yeah, the liquor's good.
Yeah.
She can't
You gotta
open the
learn
liquor.
the
sometime.
Michelob, or what was
Yeah.
it? Milwaukee's Best Light.
Milwaukee's Best Light,
Yeah.
Beast Light. But there's one like where like that Windex is and everything. So Amanda's tied a hair tie around it, and now she holds it and just goes like, "Let me in." The other day, she just climbed up on top of the dishwasher, and I was like, "The
What?
Whoa.
How did she get up there?
She just like, whoa, whoa.
What?
She's quick. I'm telling you, she's like athletic.
Wow.
She got these quick moving
Yeah.
feet.
Very quick.
It's like Ma and Pa Kent with
Yes.
young Clark.
Oh yeah.
Gonna lift
I-
up your
she-
car soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She has golf clubs and she swings them.
Okay, that's.
I gave her little golf
shouldn't
clubs.
let that happen.
Well, she didn't like the plastic ones. She was like, I don't like these. I want the ones that Dad has.
Yeah.
So I chopped down a putter to like nothing, and I chopped down a little wedge to nothing, and it's just a grip and like a club, and she's just going like. And Amanda's like, we shouldn't have done this. I was like, let's put her out in the yard. And then before you know it, she's just whacking the fence with it. I'm like, she's going to put a hole in this fence. It
This is
doesn't
what
matter.
Daddy does in the golf course.
Exactly. Ikeka Shively, Prince of the Islands.
I
Aloha
thought
Friday.
about you the other day when I was at the driving range.
You saw
I
a baby?
I saw Dad, and he had his baby in a car seat right behind him, watching him hit.
Smart.
Also,
yeah, go ahead.
speaking of videos, I do actually have a highlight video.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
Cut that highlight video together.
Is this my AOL?
Sorry, it didn't work.
Only
That was
only
so
half
good.
of you will know what this sound means.
That was so.
Feel
Ready to
old
feel
yet?
old.
That was emotional. It's just a video of death for 2 seconds.
All right. Did any of you guys ever like, we were all on AOL. All
Yeah.
of us. Were you on AOL at the
I
end?
did, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So did any of you guys, there was like that one popular number in your town that the modem would use?
Yeah.
And if it was overcrowded, you have to take the next number.
Oh no.
Yeah, there was like 2 or 3
Yeah.
after that. Yeah.
Right. So I kept like using this one number, and my parents got a bill for like $1,300
What?
Oh my god.
because it was the only one that wasn't being used, and it was from like long distance or something.
Oh,
Like,
no.
on the
No.
modem. And so my dad like reached out, and they like came to an agreement for like a few $100 less, and for the entire summer, I was just paying my dad off like a debt collector.
Damn.
For like to chat with a girl that I went to high school with.
Maddie. Yeah.
Katie. Amanda wanted to name, or the other name she like was Penny, and there was a girl that like
Money Penny.
I just went to a high school with a girl named Penelope, and everybody called her Penny, and she was the worst.
Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Yeah, and thank you. I hate that effing movie. What's the score, Ikaika? Are we down like 35-0 at this point?
0 to 23.
Ooh. I knew it.
Still early though.
Stop
It's
it.
like
You
the
stop it. You stop that.
Still early.
I don't know.
It's still early. Thanks, Troy Aikman.
It's anyone's game.
Hi, I'm Joe Buck. It's still early. The Steelers, they don't have a chance. Stop that. I watched those movies that made us until they got to the horror ones, and that's when I told you, I was like, oh, these are these Mark Rowley trash films.
Those are cool for some of the information, but the way that they're like put together are just weird.
It's so fast.
We always bring up how annoying the editing.
Yeah,
is.
like it's a really interesting show, but the way it's presented is like for people with zero attention span.
Yeah.
It's just constantly going.
Like it's just content for fucking morons.
Yeah, and it's I think the most annoying thing is that they use the same quote like 15 times as a joke. Like they make something that's just in an interview with someone into a punchline to a joke that they had no involvement in.
Yeah, it'd be like an old producer be like, "Yeah, I did that," and they cut back to that as a joke constantly.
Yeah, but it's like 10 times an episode.
Yeah, it's like a high-end YouTube
but
video
like,
as a documentary.
but there's a lot of like the Home Alone episode. Like I learned so much stuff in that I didn't know about that movie.
Yeah, and I feel like it's funny. The longer the episode goes on, the less of the dumb stuff they do. Like they're okay, we've had enough. Like even they can't handle it. But they did that with a new. It's the same. I didn't even look it up. I already just knew because they released a behind the attractions thing on Disney Plus.
The rides that made us.
And I watched it and I was like, this is just as annoying as those Netflix shows. And I looked it up and it's the same production company.
Brian Volkweiss's company.
Who is that? Your
Brian
friend?
Volkweiss. No, well I know him. I am friendly with him because he's a Star Wars fan. But
oh, they're great videos.
If you meet
it's
him,
one of the
if you
best
meet him, it
documentaries
tracks.
I've ever seen.
He's a master of his craft, by the way.
But no, it tracks. It all tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I'm not. That's not a defense.
Like, I could just tell. Like, I'm sure it's mostly based on notes.
Seems
from
very
Netflix.
lucrative too, by the way.
Don't you
Wonderful
notice
success.
in those,
Because
a lot of
it's
them?
literally content designed for a very specific thing where you want to watch something, but you also want to be looking at your phone the entire time doing something else.
Dude, but that's 90% of content. That's why Quibi didn't succeed.
Well,
It's-
Quibi,
I can't look at my phone while I'm looking at my
phone.
Yeah.
Oh my
Thank
God!
you.
Speaking of
There's a lot of things
Quibi,
with Quibi.
Ricky, did you see this? The latest Quibi fucking news bit is that Meg Whitman is getting sent to Africa.
May Whitman or Meg?
Meg
The former,
Whitman,
like, CEO.
the former CEO of Quibi, she is being sent to Africa as an ambassador for the Biden administration, but
Fantastic.
like deep into the heart of Africa.
Oh no, like the Sudan or like
yeah,
the
but like the
Congo.
news, all the news reports about it, it's like because she had a pretty long career. Like she ran for governor. She was, I think she ran HP or something like that. But like all the headlines are just like former Quibi executive Meg Whitman being
That's
sent
her
to
legacy?
being sent to Uganda as ambassador.
She's being sent to Uganda by the
Like
Biden
she's being
administration.
exiled.
This is like the storyline for Last King of Scotland too.
And she's being sent there by the Biden administration to convince the Ugandan government to accept Bitcoin as their official currency.
This is the best episode of Internet Today I've seen in a long time.
Like I don't know, I like kind of lost my train of thought there. I feel like did you guys see that Tiger Woods interview where the guy goes, "So how was amputation on the table?" And Tiger Woods goes like, "Yeah, it was." And he just like stared at the guy and he was like a reporter for Golf Digest. The guy's been doing this for years and he's like, I forgot. is what he says. Because he's so floored by the fact that they might have amputated Tiger Woods' legs, right? And then Tiger stares at him. And if you're in that tiny press room, the only golfer that matters on the planet is Tiger Woods, right? Tiger Woods announced 2 days ago that he's going to play in the father-son, like the family challenge at PNC, right? Golf Channel's ratings went up like 800,000%. I mean, he moves the needle like you wouldn't believe. This guy, he asks the question of, was amputation on the board? And Tiger just admits, yeah, they talked about it.
Wow.
Loses his mind. Now, in the comments of that video, the first comment was like, I love you, Tiger, because you don't know what to say at that moment. Yeah. It's kind of like if I was a press reporter at 23 and my first job was post Super Bowl after the Steelers beat the Seahawks. And I'm like, Ben, how do you feel about the game? He's like, I thought it played awful, but we still won. Love you, Ben. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It was so hard to watch, right? So you have to imagine in like your guys' sense of like these interviews where you've got like the political stuff and everything, that I don't think I've ever been put in a situation where I've had to ask somebody that I'm a hero for, like that's a hero to me, a question.
Oh my God, I've had to do it way too many times. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I wasn't cut out for it. Like
junketing?
Junketing.
I got cut after the Tobey Maguire one. That was it.
Dude,
that was
I did like junketing for like 3 or 4 years, and like at first it was my very first one was Dwayne Johnson, and that was awesome, but it set me up like just the completely incorrect standard because he's fucking awesome. Like he can vibe with literally anyone. The man, he's up 20 hours a day.
Yeah,
like he's like legitimately an incredible person. And then it was all downhill from there. I'd be talking to like people I deeply respect, but I'm just like, I don't know what to fucking say to you. I don't want to upset you or something.
The person sitting 5 feet away from you staring
at
and
they're
won't
like,
let me ask
no.
anything I actually want to know.
1 minute.
Yeah.
So how was it making this movie?
I finally.
Do you have any funny stories from the set?
The way I turned it around on myself towards the end of it was that I started ending my own interviews, which no one ever fucking does. Like I would do like 2 questions.
All right,
and then like when I knew that I would probably a minute later feel like I was overstaying my welcome, I'd be like, all right, well, thanks a lot.
Nice.
And they were always like, wait,
perfect.
what? You still got 3 minutes? I'm like,
you don't have any power here.
I got it.
I got the
There's the
soundbite.
guy in the back going 3, 2.
Yeah.
The person he's interviewing is answering the question, and Elliot's just going.
Yeah.
Come
Wrap
on.
it up.
Yeah,
Wrap it up, buddy.
I have they gave me $100 at the front desk to spend on booze tonight, so if you could just wrap this up.
Yeah. Ellis and I did that Central Intelligence like DVD release thing. We're at Disneyland, and then they had us play TAC. What's
I thought that was the Let's Be Cops thing.
No, Let's Be
was it
Cops was a different one.
Was it?
They just sent us to the movie, and we reviewed it as the greatest movie ever made.
Right.
No, we did like what's the not paintball, but like the BBs. Airsoft. Thank you. In Fullerton, and they did all this thing.
Fullerton.
Yeah. We went to Disneyland. It was amazing. And then like I'm getting shot by Navy SEALs in the face at an airsoft place. And
Killed a guy.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Those were the best ones. The not junkets, but they were like blue, because like at the end, like I think it would be like if a budget didn't have like they just had like a bunch of money left over.
Yeah.
They had to spend
Had to
it or else
spend
they
it.
lose
For the home
it.
video release?
Yeah. So they would spend it by sending a bunch of like influencers to promote the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And
We
one
reaped
time,
a lot of benefits.
We did a
off-
lot of those.
Yeah.
We
one time Harloff sent me to fucking Florida for like the Lion King 30th or 50th
remember
year
that.
anniversary. Like all expenses paid, the nicest Disney hotel you can think of, and then like fast passes just to like interview like Pumbaa.
Yeah.
we
Like, that was
got
it.
on like the inside track of like what was it? Was it Warner or
It was Universal.
Universal,
Oh,
yeah.
it was us too.
Yeah, we
We went to every
we
Fast
got
and
real
Furious.
friendly with the PR team that handled home video. And Universal had like a super hot streak there for like 2015 to 2019 ish,
Right.
where like
Jurassic World and
yeah, they
Yeah,
were
it was-
just they were doing like incredible because they had like the Fast franchise Jurassic. So like me and Ricky these are home video releases. Like the movie already came out, it already made a fuckload of money.
Yeah.
And they're sending us like we got to go to Oahu, Abu
Jesus.
Dhabi,
Cuba.
Cuba,
Yeah.
fucking Transylvania,
Yeah.
London a
Transylvania.
couple times.
All for like Blu-ray stuff.
It was
Yeah, and these are
awesome.
just like Bluray releases
For 5 minutes in a
Yeah,
room.
to do like one like half a day of work, and the rest is just like
Well, you're here.
Having
You
a
might as
good
well
time.
enjoy, yeah.
Ellis and I did a Tough Mudder for Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, you did.
We didn't even interview anybody. It was just you're running this Tough Mudder and like go buy the Blu-ray. And
We
that
went
was it.
swimming with sharks in San Diego.
Oh,
but the
that's
sharks
awesome.
didn't
The
show
sharks
up.
didn't show
Oh
up.
no.
And it was the
Divas.
seas were so rough that everyone on the boat puked,
except for us.
except for us, because everyone was taking those. We took
Yeah, they
actual
took, like-
Dramamine.
yeah,
and
we
they
took
were taking
real-
like hippie pills. Like,
yeah.
oh, this is. I'll just have some
Herbal
garlic
Dramamine.
and a little bit of like echinacea or something like that. And we were like, no, we're gonna take the Dramamine.
Also, we were the only ones that got in the water. Everyone else stayed on the fucking boat. And it's like if in
the water.
in rough waters, you might as well just get in the fucking water.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So Sinead just came back from South Africa, right? And
Oh, she brought Omicron with her?
she brought Omicron with her.
Hey,
started
that's
in
not fair.
California. She brought me this vuvuzela.
Just because they discovered it doesn't mean.
Remember we were talking about vuvuzelas for that one Wildberries entrance? We got one now. This is legit.
No, I did.
You gotta get a big one.
Yeah, way back in the day, I had that big yellow one.
Oh man,
in like 2012.
That got destroyed. Yeah.
No, World Cup was it 2012? I think you're right.
Yeah. Jesus.
I thought the world was gonna end.
Wait, that's a vuvuzela with a party favor thing at the end.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, so you don't have to
not
do
a
the
real
work with your lips.
Not a real vuvuzela.
Yeah.
Well, she brought me something. Why do I keep? I think I'm just drunk.
Because you're drinking the iced
That,
tea.
this the iced tea.
speak English.
Food's on the way.
How many
Food's on
sounds
the
you
way.
got on that soundboard?
Hit it.
What would you say?
Oh, I wish I can hear it.
It is.
That's the. I think if we're talking about like underrated comedies that not many people mention, because so
Are you about to say Office Space? Because everyone fucking loves
Funny
Office
Farm
Space.
with
No,
Chevy
no,
Chase.
but like,
Hey,
but
you're
you're
right.
That's a
saying,
great one.
I love that. The mailman.
Yeah.
no, but I'm saying, like,
cook it down now.
when people talk about their favorite comedies, rarely is Office Space.
Oh, it's definitely one of my. Like,
And it's having a huge
all-time
resurgence right
faves.
now with the anti-work movement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they,
so good.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
But so I tweeted out, I haven't been more excited for a TV show. When I saw that MacGruber trailer, I lost my mind.
I'm excited.
I love MacGruber.
Yeah, it's
You
amazing.
guys love
It's a
MacGruber,
masterpiece.
right?
Yeah, no, MacGruber is because I actually watched MacGyver when I was a kid.
Yeah. So our buddy, it's good.
Yeah.
So our buddy Big Lou comes at me hard on Twitter.
Big Lou's
What?
Workshop.
Big Lou's Workshop, who I love, Big Lou.
What'd he
And I don't
say?
know if he said MacGyver.
MacGyver.
That's the funnier
MacGruber.
name, I think. MacGyver? So when he goes like, MacGruber ruined the image of Richard Dean Morgan and what MacGyver did for people.
Oh come
Whatever.
on! Oh come on! They wouldn't make MacGruber if they didn't love.
By
MacGyver.
the way, Richard Dean Anderson was in a fucking sketch.
Yeah.
Will Forte loved
Is he not like
MacGyver.
Austin
Yes.
Powers either?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
James
MacGruber is a
Bond?
work of love.
Stop it. It
Did
is
they
a
not
work
say
of love.
The same thing about the MacGyver reboot.
With the dummy from X-Men? That show was trash.
But that's what I'm saying.
And it was on
you-
for like 7 years.
You have something that's
What?
actually good come out that like lampoons
Sex
it.
worker?
I miss the '80s when lampooning something meant that it was
Man,
good.
it worked.
Now,
Okay,
you did something right if you got
When
lampooned.
Weird Al made a song about you. He
Yeah,
loved you.
he knew you made it.
Do you guys still watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Because
I haven't caught up.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
saw
the
the
new
first 2 episodes and they were great.
I need to see
Lethal
the
Weapon
last
6 and 7?
seasons.
So good.
Oh my god!
So
yeah.
freaking good.
I
you guys
haven't caught
watch
up
it?
with this new season, but yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until Rob McElhaney tweeted it like right before the beginning of one of the recent episodes. He's like, "As of tonight, we are the longest running
Yeah.
like sitcom
Yeah,
of
ever.
all time." And I'm like,
I
"That's incredible!" Because like I remember watching it like when it first came out in what like 2006,
Yeah.
and being like, "This is brilliant," but this will probably get canceled.
it's all on TV. It looks like shit.
Yeah, like but even before like Danny DeVito signed on.
Yeah, that first season, 6 episodes.
He
Yeah.
saved the show, I
It's
think.
my favorite show of all time. Haven't seen it.
Oh my
since-
god!
McDonald's is here.
We're gonna have people trying the McRib for the
Oh,
first time in their lives,
I forgot about the McDonald's.
live on this show.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Daniel Medina. Daniel Medina.
Thank you, Daniel Medina.
kidding.
Thank you. Fueling.
We'll take turns going up to the.
Folks, this episode is sponsored by McDonald's. The McRib may not be in season, but you know what
It is. It's out.
It's not. It's only in November.
Well, then why'd they do the NFT, Josh?
I don't know. It's a limited
To
edition.
drive up
NFT.
the scarcity.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
You can't have this or the sandwich.
The McRib's all about false scarcity, and so is NFTs.
I know it does. McDonald's has a unique smell that's unlike anywhere else. in the
Especially
world.
in your
Salt.
car the
It's
next
salt,
morning.
guys.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just sodium.
I'm fine with that.
Speaking
Shively, what do
of
you got?
sound drops, I have 3 out of context ones that some of you in here have not heard of.
Okay.
So
Do it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Christian, put those earphones on.
I'm not gonna put them on, but
He's coming everywhere.
hell yeah.
There's one.
I love that.
Go ahead. The more watery it is, you can like add some stuff to it. It kind of, but the thicker it,
Yeah.
literally, the thicker it is, the harder it is to consume.
Yeah.
And the last one.
No, I just
Yeah,
like
where
to
it's like cement in your mouth.
like to
Correct.
slurp it all down and get on with Tony Hawk too.
You Kai can send me
Is
those,
that
yeah. You can send me
Chloe's
those.
voice?
Send me those.
That is Emma Fife, I believe.
Oh, Emma.
That is Emma Fife. Oh man, what a night!
I smell the McDonald's and I can not concentrate on anything else except
nothing
for
else.
Yeah, they really did like pinpoint that sort of animalistic.
How are there
sense.
not like a fast food chain candle situation? Like, give me an Arby's. I want like a Jack in the Box.
But like, why would you want that? To just be hungry all the time?
When in Paltrow has it,
guess.
yeah.
Scoop it.
Yeah.
You're trying to gain all the weight back that you lost?
Yeah.
I mean, it's that's already what places like In and Out and The Habit do is they like pipe their kitchens out onto the sidewalk.
My uncle's like a neighbor across the street is the guy that started the habit.
Oh yeah,
That's a great.
Good
You know,
burgers,
I
Good
came into
burger.
that late in life, but I think that it's honestly one of at least
fantastic.
top
there's
five.
a Habit is my closest fast food place to where I live, and I had never had it that much before. But
Never
the Habit
disappoints.
is fucking
It's really good.
solid.
Yeah.
It is a good fast food
tri-tip
place.
Never
sandwich they
disappoints.
got it.
And no line.
Never.
Yeah.
Never a line.
And you can.
It looks
you
like
can-
we won a
it's
college
very
football
easy
game
to
and got
order
invited to the
online
White House in
beforehand. Just
2018.
pick it up.
The Habit is it's great.
The Habit, like up until 5 years ago, was just like a local chain in like Santa Barbara or some shit.
No, it started in just outside
It was
Coto
on
de
there.
Casa, like
like
Mission
South
Viejo.
Orange County.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's very good. If anyone's ever out in California, beautiful Southern California, and you need a
I
good
mean,
burger,
they're expanding
and you don't wanna,
fast because they sold to Yum Brands, I
Oh,
think.
well,
So
yeah.
like, there's Habits.
They're gonna be
I
everywhere.
think kind of everywhere now.
There's one in, the one in Burbank, kind of Glendale-ish.
There's one in North Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah.
The more fast food news. Not sure how it impacts the future of fast food, but Jack in the Box just bought Del Taco for
they
$500
did.
million.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, yeah.
$575 million.
Yeah.
Wait, Del Taco was
Oh,
independent.
let's funkin' go. All right, let me ask you guys
Are
a
we
question.
doing a
Thank you,
McBang right
Mike. I love you.
Supersized.
I bought my Del Taco stock, and that did well for me.
Oh, good.
Okay, so if you go for breakfast, do
You
you
believed
put,
in the company.
Do you put the hash brown on the sandwich or do you eat it solo?
Solo.
Oh, yeah, do it solo. Yeah.
Here's what I say: get the extra one, put one on the sandwich and one for consumption.
You know what I say? Buy two.
Uh-huh.
They're so good. Buy two.
It's so good.
My Roblox stock is doing very well.
The stream just became a mukbang.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was very happy to get in at Roblox at its IPO.
I mean, listen, it's 7-Eleven. Can run over, grab us lottery tickets. Scratchers. You run.
Was that true what you
Um,
said in the email about Ken being a big fan of 7-Eleven?
Spicy or regular?
And what did
Ken?
you mean
Go
by
ahead.
that?
It's my branding. It's my favorite restaurant. And this one on the corner is my favorite one because it's an independently owned one.
Thank you, sir.
I think most of them are, but this guy stocks some different things.
Yeah.
he's got the good shit.
And like he used to run out of Twisted Teas, and he was like, "I noticed you guys like them. I'll stock them for you." And he'd keep it in the back.
Hey, a big shout out to Daniel Medina for the this
Thank you so much.
Daniel.
Danny.
that we are
Yeah.
having right now. Thank you. You
This is
you
incredible.
Spoiled us. Look at all we have McNuggets for days.
Look at all these chickens.
This is like you know how Rihanna has like something X something. She's like it's like a whole clothing line. This is Good People X Wangers X Internet Today. It's like it's a big crossover event.
Okay. No,
What do you got there?
McDoubles.
What are you working with here?
Yo,
Where'd you go?
Is
these
that
fries are the saltiest
okay?
fries
So
I've ever had.
bacon McDouble. I'll take that. Thank you.
I'll try it.
Is
Unless
this
it has
McDouble?
mayo on it. Ugh.
You got to get over that mayo, man. A lot of
Actually, you know what?
useful-
I'll
It's
make
just
some
Great way
eggs.
to end the Good
Hey,
People
it's just eggs.
Association.
Hey, I get McChickens with no mayo too. I don't do it. I don't like
Mayo's not what it's.
I
all
love
about.
mayo. I love it.
You guys ever do the McGangbang at McDonald's?
I just said it. The McGangbang.
You did it? Yeah.
It's the best.
You put the McChicken and McDouble together.
Together.
What do you call it? It's not surf and turf. It's
Turf and turf.
coop and turf. It's surf and coop. Yeah, coop and
Scoop and coop.
coop and stable.
Let's see if
Oh,
the chat's
Coop and
enjoying
Sable.
this. Let's see.
Do you guys ever go like to Switzerland in
No.
college? And
No.
so there was
Please
this.
stop smacking lips into mics. That's the comment.
Oh, stop it. So there was this. Oh, I got two McDoubles. Where's the Mc?
There is no McChicken.
I'm gonna do double McDouble.
Take the bun off the top and the bottom and make a
No, wait.
quad.
Use the chicken nuggets. Use the chicken nuggets. Put 'em
Oh,
in
good
there.
call.
Yeah,
So
get-
there's this
get creative.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
there's this
Sure, why not?
hostel in.
After all, why shouldn't I?
All right, look. So I got a nugget here. I'm gonna take a bite of
You've
nugget
earned
and
this.
burger.
You've earned this.
I'm probably fine with it.
Actually,
I'm good.
One barbecue sauce, please.
I hope Amber's not watching this right now. Sorry, Amber.
Thank you.
Oh wow, it's really good.
It's good.
McNugget into the cheeseburger?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had that barbecue sauce
McNugget bite.
before.
Oh. That's good.
This stream just took a turn.
No, this is the perfect way to end the GPA. It's just to smack
Shoo.
food
You know,
into the mics.
This
ASMR
McDonald's place
videos.
is pretty good.
Uh-huh.
This McDonald's has
Check
got a
this shit
future.
out. Yeah.
Daniel Medina. All right. So there's this hostel in Grindelwald, Switzerland. It's in actually Interlaken. It's called Bombers. And they have this burger called the 3 Species Burger. And it's chicken strips, grilled chicken strips on a burger with bacon covered in Swiss cheese. You're in Switzerland.
Okay.
I was there for 3 days. I ate like 7 3 Species burgers. It's the best food I've ever had in my life.
At a hostel.
At a hostel.
Where you go to murder people.
Yeah.
They had their
Ken,
own burger.
But you
Just
got to
because
get to
you,
eat first.
In Gryffindor, Switzerland.
in Gryffindor, with 10 points for Gryffindor.
Okay.
You know, all that meat was people, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Macuga special. Delicious.
You know all that meat was people. Huh? Oh man,
This
is so good.
All right, chat. Everybody talk amongst yourself.
This
We're
is
gonna
hitting.
eat.
This is hitting real
What
good.
about, you kind of play that ad again. Do the thing again.
It's 7:15.
Which one?
Yeah, should we just start to wrap it up, Joshy? Should
No.
we just wrap it up and
Listen.
finish off there?
We got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So Ghostbusters. What'd
Okay.
you,
Remember
your
when
honest
they went
opinion.
to Walmart?
I love things. Okay.
I
do.
loved the movie too until I thought it was just a bit much at the end.
Okay, I get that, and I could understand why people thought it, but it didn't mean I didn't love every second of it and I didn't cry.
I even loved that Chonker, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Blubber or Gunther or
Blubber. That's his name.
Muncher.
I like
Slimer?
Gunther.
Muncher, much
metal-
like
Uh-huh. Yeah.
much like all of us right now, right?
Muncher was great.
They named the ghost Muncher. They didn't do the test that
They
we
didn't
did
do
for the names.
Slimer.
Yeah.
They didn't do Slimer. They did Muncher instead.
They did have the marshmallow men this time, the little ones.
And they were angry.
I thought it was a great movie.
I
I just
did
thought
too.
that like I still liked it. It doesn't matter.
I think we're so caught up in trying to hate shit that we forget to like it.
But I'm the same way. Like Elliot hates everything, and I usually like everything. I just thought that.
Well-
I feel like I'm spoiling it, but it's been
I don't-
out for like 3 weeks.
I don't
right?
hate
can probably
everything.
Talk about it.
I don't hate everything. I'm just saying, like, for me, stuff like Ghostbusters and like other franchises like that, I just don't need it to always be around me and always be putting something new out all the time. In fact, it kind of annoys me that they like, because like regardless of whether the movie's good or not, it bothers me knowing that the spark that created what I'm watching right now was just like the worst fucking douchebag you can picture in your head. The worst Hollywood asshole driving a Porsche was up in some room at like fucking Warner or Universal or whatever and was like, "Hey, what do you think about this?
But what if it?
We
what if
still
it-
got those rights, don't we?" That bothers me.
Yeah. I mean, we get that. I get it.
Yeah.
But also,
When
what
it's
if,
good, it's good.
I always think that the Kristen Wiig one, the problem that everybody had with it, that it wasn't connected to the original universe.
No, the problem was that there was women. And I fucking hate
I
women.
liked that movie.
I did too. I
saw
thought
in
it was
theaters and I
really
was like,
good.
That was fine.
It was great.
Because it doesn't matter.
Correct.
Yeah.
But if it was tied into the original universe,
No, they're women. No. Can't do it.
It was.
Here's
tied-
the thing about ghosts. Only men can bust them.
Let me tell you something. First of all, there is a lady Ghostbuster in this new one.
Oh, well, I don't care anymore.
There's only
then.
one, though.
Second of all, it was tied to the original universe because
Bill Murray, Peter Venkman,
Peter Venkman was in it. Wait, no. Yeah, one of them was in it.
they were all in it.
Two or
This fucking
2 of the
audio
3.
mix. Whenever anyone stops talking and there's like a lull, it is the most horrific sound.
I'm trying to eat away.
Welcome to ASMR GPA.
It's the
show.
opposite of ASMR.
But also, they got the Ghostmobile.
Ecto One.
They got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, because it was like her family member, like her uncle or something.
It was her dad or grandpa.
It was her uncle, I think. But so it is connected.
No, get out of here. No, I can't do it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Fuck, how much?
There's more nuggets.
Oh my god.
I can't eat anymore.
Yeah.
You might think they're useless after, but if you own an air fryer.
God,
You got to re-air fry 'em. We talked about that on Saturday.
And Friday.
And Friday.
You're pitching me and Amber an air fryer.
Oh, I
You sold
was.
us.
Yep. On the In-N-Out fries.
Change your life. It'll change your life.
Ken introduced me to homemade French fries. I did it. Rosie freaked out.
I made some last night.
What did you think about Eternals?
I didn't see it yet. I'm waiting until Disney Plus.
I liked it.
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, too much diversity.
Yeah, too much. Yeah.
I'm
No, I
kidding,
was-
by the way. I'm kidding.
I mean, I couldn't figure out whose gender was what, so I'm just not going to do my show. I'm from Canada. I wear white shoes.
Whoopsie daisies.
I
Put it. You know what, dude? Show him the stream. I'm done. Done fighting that guy.
Bad People Association.
Hell
You're
yeah.
welcome. The
Negativity
negativity report
Bring up the
coming
graphic.
in hot.
Bring up the graphic.
Bring up the graphic.
Hey, it's a middle finger. It's a giant middle finger. That's all it is.
Instead of a sun, it's a middle finger.
No, it's the moon. It's Satan.
Great to see everybody in chat. We're gonna end this in about 20 minutes.
What do you think about the Steelers this year? They have a chance?
We're the worst. We keep getting lucky on wins, and now we're gonna get totally busted on a draft pick. It sucks.
Oh, that's the worst. You want to go 2-14.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, if we stink, there's no point in trying to win football games. We know we're not going to win a Super Bowl. So what? It's 23-0 to the Vikings, who just lost to the friggin' Lions. We haven't scored a point. We're going to lose.
The Lions were due.
The Generals were due.
I don't know the last time the Steelers got shut out, but I can tell you what. It's been a long effing time. Under Ben Roethlisberger, it might have never happened.
You don't want to do what the Dolphins do every year. They rally to 7-9, and
Oh.
they don't get a good pick.
Correct.
Josh, as a Pittsburgh guy, what would it take to get you to move back to Pittsburgh?
Ah, man, that weather crushes me. I mean, I love to see my friends all the time. If I'll tell you what, if I got offered the job hosting the morning show on 102.5 WDVE Pittsburgh Rocks for the next 25 years, I would move to Pittsburgh.
That's a great gig, except you got to go to bed at like 9:30 every night.
Well, have a baby at 8:15. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah. So
It's
perfect.
tough.
Yeah.
It's hard.
That is the great gig, but like it was crushing to me, sort of, when I'm from SoCal. Ken, you probably also grew up with Kevin and Bean
Yeah.
on K-Rock.
Mark and Brian.
When that shit got canceled, I was like, damn. Like I thought this was like top 3 fucking morning shows in the country. And
then they
just,
started a podcast, and now it's
And,
gigantic.
they said people like hated each other. One did it from Seattle, one did it in L.A.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Bean
that.
moved away like in the 90s. He's just like, I'm going to remote this. He was like way ahead of his time with the work from home shit.
I didn't know that until like 2 years ago that he was never
No,
in the
he
same
like,
room.
well, okay.
Never
So actually, I think now he lives in England. But he, starting in like 99, he moved to not just like Seattle, he moved to like one of the islands in the Puget Sound, like the most isolated possible place.
Brian Moot.
And then he, I think in the more recent years, he like moved to England just like, fuck it. Like he was way ahead of his time with the work from home shit.
On the remote stuff.
Yeah.
Brilliant. A trailblazer.
But yeah, when that shit got canceled, I was like, damn, like is morning radio like really dying?
It kind of
I was in it from 94 to 98, and it died in 97.
Okay.
I
it
used to
died for me
listen
when they
to-
fired Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph Garman, that
That
guy
was
was
kind of the-
hilarious.
Where was he on Kevin and Bean?
Yeah, he was
was,
like
yeah.
Their entertainment guy, I think.
He would do
The
the,
king
showbiz
of-
beat. Yeah.
The king of impressions.
Yeah, Kevin and Bean had like so much talent. Like Jimmy Kimmel was like just I think started as like an intern or something there.
Yeah.
It was quite a show. Like Kevin and Bean themselves were always like the weakest link of the show, honestly.
So right when Eating History launched, I get an email from a guy, and he's like, "Hey, you might know me as Opie from Opie and Anthony. I love your show. Can I bring you on my podcast?"
Wait, is he the racist one?
Yeah, I don't. Was he the racist?
No,
one?
no. Anthony Camilla is the racist one.
Anthony. No, Opie's like super liberal.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I was
Anthony.
gonna say. I used to listen to them when I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Camilla is like actually like a fucking bad person. Like he's.
Has
It's
it
like
gotten worse since he was fired?
yeah, he got fired and like he's like full on like Proud Boys now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I go on Opie's podcast, and then he has me on like 3 more times during
Oh,
the Eating
shit.
History
That's great.
run.
Yeah.
And he was like the nicest guy on the planet. And he was like, when it was all done, he called me one time. He's like, "Hey, if you're ever on the East Coast, like come hang out." And then COVID hit, so obviously like I would never see him. But it was one of those like surreal moments of you kind of along with Howard Stern were part of that like shock jock first revolution.
Yeah.
And you forget that those guys like somehow just got like disbanded by Clear Channel. Clear Channel was tired of dealing with any kind of controversy at all. They were like, listen, if you're not going to do straight edge stuff, we're out. And unless you're Howard Stern. And then Howard Stern was like, F you, I'll go to Sirius. They let me do whatever the hell I
he
want.
barely works there, too.
Doesn't do a
He's
shit.
done like 3 days a week, like 3 months a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then his whole channel is just replays of like, this is Jason Bateman from 2007. You listen to the whole interview again for
And
2
like
hours.
half of his fucking like panel squad is dead now because they were.
Oh, the Whack Pack?
Well,
yeah,
'cause he
like the
killed
Whack
them
Pack. Well, yeah, did he?
Like
But,
I said, that show died when Eric the Midget died.
Yeah.
Eric the actor.
The actor.
Yeah. Act.
You can say it because that's what he called himself.
Was
Actor.
he died, that little guy?
So many of them died.
2014 or 13?
Is Artie Lang still alive?
Yeah.
Barely. It's shocking that he is. The fact that Artie Lang's alive and Norm Macdonald's dead is like some cosmic injustice.
Yeah. I mean, when Howard like found Artie, he even says it in an interview. I found a target and I worked it. Like that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Like he has a man. I mean, nothing. Listen, the guy was able to monetize an entire life to millions and millions and millions of dollars. But like what he did to people's lives is pretty tough.
Yeah, I used to watch the E! Show.
Yeah.
When I was like fucking 15. Like
You thought you were going to see boobs.
As soon as sometimes you sort of did. They were
Oprah
pixelated,
Anthony had,
but when you're
Whip 'em Out
15 years
Wednesday.
old and your parents got you your own 15-inch TV for Christmas, you know.
Did it have a VCR in it?
It did not.
Oh.
But it did have a hookup to the cable. So I was watching the E! channel, watching Howard Stern, and maybe a little bit of Wild On.
Oh yeah, Wild
with
On.
Jules Asner.
Jules Asner. I remember in college, like the first TV I actually got that was my own was a tube television with a VCR in it for my dorm room at Penn State. And then when we moved out, my dad just like threw it into a dumpster. He was like, this thing doesn't work anymore. It's out. And then after that, it was just like flat screens. That was that.
Yeah. But even the original flat screens, they had like 5 inches of depth.
Yeah.
They weren't all that flat.
No.
They had a booty.
Yeah. Until you could start mounting them on a wall. Damn. So this table's going to stay with you guys, just so you guys know. There's so much lacquer on this
This is
thing.
our table now.
Do you guys want some champagne? I know Ricky doesn't.
No.
I mean, I probably shouldn't, but I would take a little champagne if we're going to do a toast or something.
Why don't we do it? Last toast? Yeah. If you guys want to throw in some last-minute supercharges, super chats. That's what
Listen,
our
I've
friend
only been on the
Alessandro
episodes
said.
that I've been on, and I've only really, that's most of my knowledge of this channel. But I have to say, based on that limited knowledge, this is the best episode of the GPA that has ever aired.
Thanks, Elliot. Well, we appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to open
Well,
this bad
we
boy.
appreciate you guys. I'm not even going to say it. It would be wrong.
What?
But we appreciate the opportunity that arose for us.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he came in, and the first thing that they said when I got here was just like, "And you're taking over the place," and it's like, we really appreciate it and love that it worked out that way, but are also pretty upset that you're not going to be doing this show.
Yeah,
anymore.
like I mean, listen, I would have preferred a world in which you guys continued to do this show, and we would have had to look a little bit harder for a new office.
Yeah.
But the way it worked out was that we happened to be looking for a new office at the exact same time that this was happening, and that's great.
We got to go. I'm glad it's you. That's a great 7-Eleven. You're going to find out. Jimmy's going to treat you right.
Yeah, they
He'll ask you what you do, and then you tell him what you do, and then he'll ask if he can come on and sing. He does that every time I go there. Can I come on your show and sing?
What does he say?
You don't want to hear it.
Why don't you go get him right now? Let's get.
L
send off.
is for the way you look at me. What's that movie is that from? Come on.
I mean, that's Frank Sinatra. I
I
don't know
know,
what you're talking about.
but it's
The Wedding Singer?
Parent
no.
Trap.
No, come on. Come on.
It's
Come
a
on.
Parent Trap.
What is it in?
Little Rascals.
Oh,
What?
no.
Okay.
No, didn't know.
It's from that kid that kind of looks like Macaulay Culkin, but like a douchier version of him.
It's probably
and
his
then
brother.
Donald Trump picks him up in the car.
It might have been Macaulay Culkin's brother.
I don't think it was.
No.
No.
But yeah, Trump is in Little Rascals.
He is.
As like I guess himself.
A douchey dad.
Like that's the thing is like the man, like say what you will about him, but he always like understood his image perfectly. And even back then, like he'd be like, we need like just the most punchable person possible. We need a rich dick for this movie. And he's like, all right, how much you gonna give me? All right, I'll do it.
You're telling me my character is the guy who buys his son's success in a kart race?
I'll do it.
Absolutely. I'm in. Although I would never go to any of my own son's sporting events, I will act for this movie.
You're telling
Kid's named Don Jr.
So I'm the guy walking through the Plaza Hotel who gives the kid directions. Can I call him a little piece of shit first? Can I slap him? I love slapping little boys.
Pass them around. I know Ricky is not going to have any, and that is totally respectable.
This one's for Mark.
I feel like I know I've invited you to play golf, but I feel like I'd love to play pickleball with you too.
We should play pickleball.
Oh yeah,
I would
Ricky's
love
all
to
about
play.
that pickleball.
Yeah.
He's out there just like fucking owning old people all day long. Just like
One more. We need one more.
it's the ultimate self-esteem boost.
Mark,
You just-
throw me an empty glass.
You do have to wake up a little bit early, but you get
Please.
down to the court and you just like fucking own geriatrics. And they're like, "Oh my God, you're so strong."
Hey, look at him. I got a granddaughter that'd love to meet you.
They are always just like, well, you're young. You'll get to my age. You won't be able to reach and get those shots.
Yeah, you won't be around to see that old man. Take this L.
Few super chats here from our buddy Senior Film. You watching Mayor of Kingstown? I'm on episode 3, and this show is crazy good. Really, I need to watch that one. Hold on, I'm gonna play it for you. Shut up. Anke von Duren, all the way from Bladel, the Netherlands. You guys rock. Love you all. See you all again at another place. It's 4:30 a.m. here now. Emoji. Love you. Aaron Parisian, romance novel to the stars. Thanks for everything, GPA family. All the hearts. Love you so much, Aaron. I can't wait to read your next book. And Wonder Nerd 711-100. Thank you so much. You guys are great. It's been an amazing journey. It's been a great time. Mark, Ken, you guys want to tell the people as we go?
Yeah. I think we want to, and I'd love in the chat as we start wrapping up, like some of your favorite moments maybe from GPA.
Sure.
We can reminisce a little bit what we've learned, maybe what we've taken away from this experience. I would love to see it in the chat. This has been a beautiful thing, and I know it didn't last, but the people I've met and people I've worked with, some of the guests that you brought in, Josh, are people now that are amazing people that I got to meet. The people that we were lucky enough to do this with, our guests, our friends, and all the fans that we met from Shinedown that came over here that now follow us. The positivity continues. You know, I've been doing Cantina now over on my channel, and people are there just spreading the love and continuing to support us, and that's what I love so much. So thank you very much to everybody
love
out
you,
there.
buddy. Agreed. Ken?
You know, when Josh met Amanda, I didn't think this was going to last. But here we are at this wedding. Hey, thanks to everyone out there that watched. We know it's not lost on us that a lot of you are, a little sad that we're losing this. As I told Kaika, congratulations. Welcome to your first entertainment failure. Things happen. But things happen because you take chances, and we took a chance. And that's all you can do is take a chance. A lot of other things that we want to work on didn't happen. This was fun, and it doesn't matter. We did it. We were here for a year. We're here for the time. I'm still going to come around here and poop in that bathroom when Ricky and Elliot aren't both.
I'll actually take the key back.
We're
now.
changing the locks.
We are changing
It's
the
going to
locks
be
now.
great. But special thanks. Actually, I want to thank more than anything. I want to thank Ikaika Shively, who took a big risk
Love you,
by
buddy.
grabbing his cats and moving down here with Heather. And big shout out to Heather, who said, "Yeah, let's do this together." And they were down in this town in the
Heather
height of
together.
COVID. Couldn't leave, couldn't meet anyone, couldn't go enjoy LA. He really made this happen every day. So Ikaika, without you, this really wouldn't have existed. Though I learned to press one or two more buttons than I used to be able to now. So thank you all to Ikaika, thank you all to Eric, thank you all to everyone who watched every day.
Agreed. Cheers to you all. Congrats to Ricky and Elliot for taking over the space. Thank you, Ikaika, Ken, Mark, Christian Ruvacaba, the legend. To everybody out there, all of the regulars that were in the chat every day, to all the super chats, all the Streamlabs, Ikaika Shively, let us know.
I just want to say, everyone out there, take a chance. I took a chance, and I made another family.
Boom.
Oh,
Love you, buddy.
well,
Have a
that's
sip of
the
champagne.
cutest possible thing.
Boy, that got me.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
I will say,
I
after
hate
swallowing
champagne.
this sip, that yeah, no, it's been cool as an outsider to see the three of you guys. You know, I don't know how you all met. I met all of you through Schmodown, and that just sort of general Mark Ellis, Christian Harloff community. And yeah, I mean, things don't work out sometimes, but it was very cool seeing you guys at least give this a shot. And I'm sure that you know, you'll keep in touch with each other, keep making stuff together, and whether or not anything sticks, like there's still obviously, as we've seen tonight, there's still a lot of gold in them hills.
In them there hills.
In terms of laughs and fun. So, yeah, this is an end, but hopefully a beginning for everyone here.
Sam Renzi in Super Chat just wanted to say thank you guys and wish you the luck. Good luck with everything in the future. Jersey Girl Lori, much love to each and every one of you. Find the good. And if you can't find the good, be the good. Well said, Lori. Thank you so much. Ricky Hayberg, the king of the pickleball. Elliot Dewberry, my Wild Berries partner. The Bald Berries.
Wild
Berries.
There it is.
I don't know. It's been a great year. We've had so much fun. Let's enjoy some drinks off air, but we appreciate everybody being here tonight with us. You guys are all amazing people, and I know I don't get to say it to you every day anymore, so choose positivity. It's an active choice. Call somebody, text them, tell them you love them. It matters. It's way easier to love than hate. Find the good. For Ken Knapsack, Mark Riley, Ikaika Shively, myself, everybody out there in the world, be good people. We'll see you next time.